का डर, मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू, चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर। मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर, दूर जाए तू सारे मंत्र, एक नहीं अब दिखेंगे चार करने तू छुट्टे भी जंतर। You better be, raise up your gun and hit them hard.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team Bahubali boxers all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year, and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SBL Season 1, the boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best and the very best to the league too. God bless.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message from the fighter. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. So shout now and show your support for your favorite fighter. At the end of the match, the fighter on each team that gets the most yes shouts will be their team's Shouters' Choice Fighter of the Match. Shout a lot. Support your favorite fighters.
जो लग रहे हैं पर मैं उठता ऐसे में किसी का डर, मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू, चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर। मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर, दूर जाए तू सारे मंत्र, एक नहीं अब दिखेंगे चार करने तू छुट्टे भी जंतर। You better be, raise up your gun and hit them hard.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team Bahubali boxers all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year, and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SBL Season 1, the boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best and the very best to the league too. God bless.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message from the fighter. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. So shout now and show your support for your favorite fighter. At the end of the match, the fighter on each team that gets the most yes shouts will be their team's Shouters' Choice Fighter of the Match. Shout a lot. Support your favorite fighters.
ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मंत्र एक नहीं अब दिखेंगे चांद करने तू जितने भी जंतर You better be rise up your God and hit them hard.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So, guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team, Bahubali boxers, all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're going to rock this year and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SPL Season 1, the boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best and the very best to the league too. God bless.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message from the fighter. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. So shout now and show your support for your favorite fighter. At the end of the match, the fighter on each team that gets the most yes shouts will be their team's Shouters' Choice Fighter of the Match. Shout a lot. Support your favorite fighters.
जो लग रही है पर मैं उठता ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मंत्र एक नहीं अब दिखेंगे चांद करने तू जितने भी जंतर You better be rise up your God and hit them hard.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So, guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team, Bahubali boxers, all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're going to rock this year and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SPL Season 1, the boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you
A journey which started with 8 teams is now ready for its grand finale. The 2 top teams of the league, the Haryana Warriors, will take on the Maratha Yoddhas in the finals tonight. Led by ever-inspiring Neeraj Goyat, the Warriors will be upbeat after their victory over the Northeast Tigers in the semis. On the other hand, Deepak Tawar's Maratha Yoddhas too will be buoyant after their hard-fought win over the Delhi Gladiators. Both the teams are just one win away from being crowned the champions of the inaugural season of the Super Boxing League. Who will prevail in this summit clash tonight? Will it be the Yoddhas of Maratha or will it be the Warriors from Haryana? Find out next in the Super Boxing League. Hit harder.
The inaugural finals of the Super Boxing League. Is it gonna be Haryana? Or is it gonna be Maratha Yoddhas? Ladies and gentlemen, 8 teams, 96 fighters, and I have to tell you, today we will decide who is gonna take that trophy home. सुखदीप, मुझे मालूम है कि आप आए इसे जीतने के लिए, पर दीपक अंदर ही अंदर ये सोच रहे हैं कि ये ट्रॉफी उनकी होने वाली है. क्या होगा आज रात को? कौन इतिहास बनाएगा?
हम ये ट्रॉफी जीतने आए हैं और जीत के लेके जाएंगे. ये सारे हारेंगे. हम ये ट्रॉफी और ये बेल्ट दोनों लेके जाएंगे.
वेल, ट्रॉफी ये ले जाएंगे. दीपक, आपके फैंस चाहते हैं कि आप जीते, पर लगता है ललकार आज हरियाणा की है.
मराठा के बारे में सबको जानता है. मराठा मानुस मर जाता है, हार नहीं मानता है. तो सुखदीप को भी रिकॉर्ड पता है मेरा कि मैं कैसा हूँ रिंग में. तो it's gonna be tough tonight.
You wanna look at him eye to eye and say one line.
सुखदीप, आज जाएगा तू घर.
और आप क्या कहोगे?
वो अपना बैग पैक कर ले, तू जाएगा घर.
The captains are fighting it out here, but what is the team up to?
It's big thanks to SBL. So इतना बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म मिला हम लोगों को, स्पेशली नॉट इवन बॉक्सर, एज ए कोच भी मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने खुद 8-10 साल पहले मैं खुद ट्राई करता था कि मैं प्रोफेशनल खेलूँ, बट अभी प्रोफेशनल इंडिया में बहुत बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म है.
सर मैं तो बहुत खुश हूँ कि मराठा टीम कुछ भी नहीं थी, जीरो से ऊपर आ गई टीम. तो मैं बहुत प्राउड करता हूँ टीम के ऊपर, और मेरी मेहनत भी है उसमें, और बच्चों की मेहनत है.
चिकारा, उस पर मैंने जब ये सोचा कि हाँ ये बेटर परफॉर्मर रहेगा मेरी टीम के लिए, तो उसने किया है.
वही बात है जो कबड्डी वाली है, डू एंड डाई.
कि ऐसा नहीं कि लड़कियां बोलते हैं ना कुछ नहीं कर पाएगी, बट लड़कियां बहुत कुछ कर सकती हैं. जस्ट वुमेन्स पावर ऑलवेज.
प्रिंस नसीम जो हमें जो इंग्लैंड के बॉक्सर हैं, उसका बहुत बड़ा फ़ैन हूँ. ऑल द मूव मैं उसको कॉपी करता हूँ. अपने अपोनेंट के बारे में बोलना चाहता हूँ, अगर वो मेरे पे चढ़ के आएगा तो मैं उसको बहुत मारूंगा. मेरी हेड मूवमेंट इतनी अच्छी है, देखते हैं कैसे 4 राउंड मेरे को टच कर पाता है कि नहीं कर पाता, तो देखते हैं.
स्टार्टिंग में सोचा नहीं था कि इतना आगे आएंगे, लेकिन फाइनल्स में हम तो अच्छा परफॉर्म करना है. हार जीत कोई मायने नहीं रखती, लेकिन ये होना चाहिए कि सभी को ध्यान में रहनी चाहिए आपकी फ़ाइट के, भाई हाँ आपने एक गेम दिखाया है बढ़िया स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन की तरह.
फाइनल हमारी टीम काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग है और मैं अपनी प्रैक्टिस पे फुल फोकस दूँ और मुझे फुल कॉन्फिडेंस है कि मैं अपना बेस्ट दूंगा और ये फाइट भी मैं निकालूंगा और हम लोग ही इस लीग में फर्स्ट प्लेस पे रहेंगे.
मैं बस एक ही मैसेज देना चाहता हूँ कि भाइयों सारे आना और मेरी टीम को ज़रूर सपोर्ट करना और दुआ करना कि हमारी टीम जीते और ये जो भी SBL का टाइटल है वो अब की बार हरियाणा वॉरियर्स के नाम.
हम बस इतना ही सोचते थे कि प्रो बॉक्सिंग शायद कभी खेल पाएंगे नहीं खेल पाएंगे. SBL ने इतना अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म दिया है हमें, इसमें खेल के काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है.
मुझे बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट फील हुआ, मुझे बहुत अच्छा फील होता है जब मैं एंटर करता हूँ तो एंड मैं फील करता हूँ लाइक ए टाइगर.
मेरी फैन से बस यही है कि बॉक्सिंग को सपोर्ट करें, बॉक्सिंग में इन्वॉल्व हों. काफ़ी गेम है अच्छे, सब गेम अच्छे हैं, लेकिन बॉक्सिंग की तरफ भी ध्यान देते हैं.
And as you can tell, the audience is very excited for the finals.
5 weekends of amazing boxing. I have with me the CEO and the co-founder, Bill Dosanjh. You have executed the Super Boxing League. How has the journey been for you?
You know what? You could just feel the energy. I mean, look, we've created history. This is something which has never been done before anywhere in the world. First ever boxing league in the world, you know, and we're so proud that what these athletes have achieved. And it's, you know, they've been fighting every week. You know, their bodies are sore. They just go, you know, and going into the final now, this is what they've worked for. You know,
and are you happy with the love and the support that you've been given here?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, look, Delhi NCR is 47 million people, you know, and we've made some serious noise in this part of the world.
Okay, I need to ask you, Bill, Haryana taking on Maratha, are these the two teams that you would have thought would have made it to the finals? And let's talk about their journey.
I think Haryana has always kind of had the roots for boxing. I mean, if you look at boxing, Northeast or actually Haryana. But Maratha have actually surprised everyone. And if you look at it in the semi-finals, when they were losing 10-6, you know, they needed a knockout. You know, even a 4-pointer TKO wouldn't done it. They needed a knockout. That Shigara came in, got them the big 6 points what they needed, and they won 12-6. So it was just, and even if the Delhi guy had lost, stood on his feet and gave away 3 points, they would have still went through. But then 6 points that Shigara scored were just amazing, and that's why Maratha are here. And then we had the other semi-final, the second semi-final, where you had, obviously, they were winning 9-6, and the final was a 50-50 fight. If Northeast would have won that and drawn, because of the average point difference, Northeast would have gone through. But they ended up winning 12-6. So this is what's made this tournament so exciting, the very unique point scoring system. I think 60-70% of our fights have gone down to the final fight to decide who's going to get the win or the points and so on. So it's been amazing.
Absolutely, it has been amazing, which brings me to the fight card. Bill, can we go through the fight club for both the teams today? Haryana taking on Maratha. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen, here is our fight card.
So, I mean, look, the opener's a cracker. You got Nera versus Singh. You know, again, I mean, these guys, it's a 50-50 fight. You've been, Badri, who's been vaulting, who's been fighting, so they've chosen Nera. Then you've got Kumar versus Shua. Again, that's going to be a cracker. And you have Kumari, who's fighting Bulufani. And then, see, that fight can go either way because they've had Anita, who's been fighting regularly for Haryana. She's injured, so they had to play Kumari, who actually fought in the first fight.
She was also fighting last week.
Correct. So, I mean, it's going to be crack. I mean, going to the heavyweights, it's going to be, I think it could go down to the last fight again tonight.
Let's talk about the two captains, Neeraj and Deepak. I mean, they're both superb, leading the teams very, very well. What are your takes on them?
I mean, look, Deepak Tanwar has fought every fight, you know, and to fight every week, I mean, there's a lot of boxing fans and a lot of boxers out there, they know that fighting every week is very tough, and he's fought every week and won. So he's definitely a contender for the fight of the tournament. And then you've got Neeraj Goyal, you know, who actually is a true captain. He fought a 12-round fight on Vijunda's undercard, and then came back the next day
and was playing here
and played again, and obviously got injured, so that's why he's not fighting tonight. So I mean, look, it's been amazing. I mean, that just shows you the commitment, the discipline, what these guys have, and how badly that they want this. So,
Bill, I want to ask you, a particular favourite moment of SBL that has stuck by with you?
You know, it's been an amazing journey. I mean, look, like I said, this is history, you know, and there's certain things like fans had questions that how would some MMA fighters that have fought, how would they do in the boxing ring, you know, and we've answered them. Like Asha Rock has come here, performed really well. Then you've had Sandeep Daya, who knocked everyone out in this tournament, and in the first fight got knocked out himself. So for me, that moment is very, like, you know, touching, because he was a fighter in Super Fight League, and now coming to the boxing league, he actually didn't perform. So, but I mean, it's been an amazing journey, and I think the biggest thing is for these guys now to put on a great show tonight and really make that history which we've kind of created already, and make a final that's, you know, fans.
And also a great platform for new talent, so we have to thank you for that. I need to let the viewers know what the predictions are. It's time to see the viewers' predictions powered by M-Champ. It says Haryana Warriors are leading the race against the Maratha Yoddhas. 56% participants have voted in favour of Haryana Warriors, while 44% are in favour of the Maratha Yoddhas. Well, the winners of the M-Champ contest are Avantika from Patna, Priyanka Sagar from Delhi, Kamal from Jaipur, Gaurav Gupta from Kanpur, Deepak Das from Guwahati. Congratulations to our winners, and thank you all for participating and supporting their favourite teams during the Super Boxing League. It's also time for me to thank our sponsors. This show is sanctioned by World Boxing Council and Professional Boxing Organisation India. Sponsors are multiplex partner Carnival Cinema, outdoor partner Jagran Engage, radio partner Hit 95 FM, hydration partner Punjab Grill, hospitality partner Lemon Tree Hotels, apparel partner T10 Sports, medical partner Total Health Sums, broadcast partner Sony ESPN HD and Sony Live, intelligence partner InsideSport.co, boxing talent partner Amjad Khan Boxing Foundation, stage management by On Cue, event managed by 77 Entertainment Private Limited, live telecast broadcast by Sport Work. Bill, your predictions. Da da da! Really? So you're going against the viewers' predictions because they think it's Haryana?
Yeah, I've just got this sneaky feeling. I think Haryana, so Maratha Yoddhas is going to sneak it.
Well, anything can happen. It's a pleasure to have you here.
No, thank you very much.
It's time for me to throw it down to Jared for some live action right now. It's Naveen Nehra taking on Sandeep Singh right here, right now, live from Delhi. Thank you.
Delhi, are you ready? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and for the final time at Siri Fort, New Delhi, India, this is the Super Boxing League. Put your hands together for Naveen Nehra! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Super Boxing League as we get ready for the finals between these two juggernauts of teams. Haryana Warriors taking on the Maratha Yoddhas in what is going to prove to be an epic climax to this already fantastic tournament. And representing the Warriors tonight is Naveen Nehra in the featherweight division, looking to make that mark and get his win here tonight. And his opponent, Sandeep Singh! Representing the Maratha Yoddhas in this epic final is Sandeep Singh. He's seen a lot of success inside that ring in this tournament, but this is what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Which one of these two men will be able to get the lead? I had a word with him backstage, so did the officials, so did the team captains, and they are going to go for everything. There is no tomorrow. This is it. These are the finals, and they'll be looking to get that point lead with this first matchup. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Sandeep Singh from the Maratha Yoddhas taking on Naveen Nehra from the Haryana Warriors. Both fighters weighed in approximately the same weight. Slight reach advantage goes to Naveen Nehra. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He weighed in at 57 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors. It's Naveen Nehra! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 56 kilograms, representing the Maratha Yoddhas. It's Sandeep Singh!
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee for the fight, Sandeep.
Keep head up, no low blow, no holding. Touch the glove, back to the corner.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the finals of the Super Boxing League. My name is Dr. Jamal Kadi. I'm with my co-commentator Jason Solomon. Jason,
up, guys?
It's going to be a great night. We're at the finals. Everything to play for. Like we said, there is no tomorrow. Yoddhas, Haryana Warriors. This is it.
This is the big one, Arjun. We are at the finals of the Super Boxing League, the first season ever. Round 1, here we go.
Round 1, featherweight division. Naveen Nehra in the green trunks taking on Sandeep Singh in the white and orange. And Naveen immediately stepping up with some combinations. You've seen Singh fight before. He's a methodical fighter. Takes his time, got a strong, tough guard. He's had a lot of success inside the ring at the Super Boxing League, and what a tournament we've had so far.
It has definitely been an amazing tournament. Lots of very good fights. Some controversy, some ups, some downs, some highs, some lows, but that's how it goes, right? That's what makes it exciting.
Yep, that's the business. And right now, both these fighters are looking to get that advantage. Good 1-2 combination by Singh, stepping in nicely with those combinations. Looks to be the more relaxed fighter out of the two. Nice jab there.
Yeah, Singh's on the offensive. He's throwing a lot more combinations than in his counter. Nehra's keeping a nice tight guard, not really letting too much through.
Nehra's just fought once in this tournament, whereas Sandeep has fought actually almost 4 times.
So that's probably why Sandeep feels more calm and cool and relaxed in there.
Very nice combinations again by Sandeep. Nehra trying to fire back with some hooks of his own. Good body shots there. I like how he's bringing the pressure. He's putting the pressure on his opponent.
Yeah, Nehra's doing a really good job of working the body and the head.
Singh is starting to open up.
Singh is doing a better job. I apologize.
Singh is starting to open up with those combinations now. He's got Nehra on the back foot, controlling the center of that ring with a minute and a half to go in this opening frame.
It's been a good fight so far.
You could sense the tension in the air backstage between both these teams. Oh, beautiful combination.
Yeah, Singh's throwing together some really nice combinations. I like the way he's working the body a lot. That's going to add huge dividends later on as the rounds go by. Nice counter by Nehra.
Nehra trying to fire back with some combinations now. Less than a minute remaining in the opening round. Singh, though, he's got that beautiful tight guard. He's not letting anything through. Nehra, though, turns the corner very nicely.
Yeah, nice movement
comes over
by
the
Nehra.
top. Great movement by Nehra. By Singh, sorry.
Ooh, over the top with a nice right counter.
Good defense by Singh here. And Nehra now starting to open up. Less than 20 seconds remaining. Very nice combinations by Singh. Oh, that's a beautiful left hook.
That's a very nice counter. He timed that counter perfectly.
We're going to check if that was a slip or not on the replay. But it looked like it was.
Yeah, the mats are fresh. There's hardly any sweat or water on there. It looked like a good, clean hook.
Oh, very nice. Great way to end the round. Landed a beautiful combination, came over the top. We're going to check if that was a slip or that was a knockdown. The referee didn't call it a knockdown though. But you know what? Take a look at the highlights of round number 1. Singh came over. Some great combinations, body shots, hooks. And Naveen, though, throughout somewhere around the middle part of the round, started to take over with some good combinations of his own. You can just see here. Oh, you know what? That looked like a knockdown. But we're going to check it again with the referee. He did say it was one. But let's get ready for round number 2. Quickly, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. That's SHOWT. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required.
All right, round number 2, back to the action, Arjun.
There we go. A little more urgency in the hands of Sandeep Singh. Like my partner Jason and I were discussing in the break, would that be a knockdown or a slip? You know what?
It's kind of confusing, you know, because the mats have been slippery. Great movement again by Nera. Nice. I like the
very nice counter over the top by Singh.
Nice body shot. He worked in the body really nice.
That was like a good 5-punch combination to the body. He realizes that those would pay dividends over time.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, very nice again. And you can see Nera
Singh is on a roll. Singh is on a roll. Singh is picking apart Nera as each round progresses.
Beautifully done. Body-head combination. And you know what? You can see Nera slowing down already. He's getting overwhelmed here.
Definitely, he's being outboxed right now by Singh. Singh's doing a really good job of jumping in, throwing like 5-6 punch combos, landing a couple nice shots.
Very nice head movement there by Singh.
He's also doing a great job on defense. Got a nice tight guard. Got some good movement of his own.
You can see in the corner of Nera, his coach screaming out instructions. Come on, Mustafa.
Yeah, you can tell his corner is pressuring him to push the action because they know he's a little bit behind on points right now.
Yep,
and this is the second round. So we're almost halfway through this 4-round fight. And it's the opening fight. It's actually one of the most important fights of the tournament, or of this night. I mean, it'll dictate how the other fights will go.
Very true. It sets the pace for the evening. We've seen so many teams who win the first fight and then they come in and take in the first 1, 2, 3. That really sets the trend, especially in the morale for the team. Beautiful combinations by Singh. He's starting to land a lot more frequently now.
Yeah, Singh is just
big straight left.
Yep. Singh is dialed in. He's got a laser lock on target, and he's almost landing almost all of his punches right now.
But you know what? Beautiful.
Yeah, great
falling
display.
Away left hook.
Great display of boxing right now by Singh. He's taking it to the next level. This is final type fight. This is what we want to see from all the fighters, and this is the performance worthy of a final.
Absolutely. The fighters are going to put on a real show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You can sense that urgency that there's, you know what, this is the end. There's only one winner here. The qualifying stages, the knockout stages, everything is over. Today, we determine a winner of a tournament. Which one is it going to be? The Warriors or the Yoddhas? Time will tell as we got 20 seconds remaining in this second round.
And it's been a very exciting tournament, Arjun. All the fights have been on the edge of their seats. Only one time we had a clear sweep, which was from Delhi. Otherwise, all the other fights were really evenly matched and great, exciting tournament. And I'm looking forward to see which team is going to come out on top and be the first winner ever as the round comes to an end.
End of the round. What a clinic put on by Sandeep Singh. As we take a look at the highlights here, combination after combination for Sandeep Singh. He went high, low, landed some good body shots. Just constant movement, constant work. Great head movement by him as well. But Nera tried to fire back with some combinations of his own, not too much avail as he eats a couple of good hard shots there from Sandeep Singh. What a great fight so far. You can see the crowd here live at the Surrey Fort Sports Auditorium. It's a packed house here tonight with supporters for both teams. Who's going to win, the Warriors or the Maratha Yoddhas? Who takes the first fight? As we get ready for round number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, Sandeep Singh for the Maratha Yoddhas in the white trunks, Naveen Nera in the green for the Haryana Warriors. And now, you know what, Jason, we've seen this time and time again. 2 rounds in the books. We're moving on to the 3rd and 4th round. And in the 3rd round, a lot of fighters who've been trailing tend to turn up the volume, push the pace here, so to speak.
Yeah, this is actually where it gets crucial now. These last 2 rounds, you got halfway through, and whichever fighter is the more conditioned fighter can stay at that level, stay at that pace, will have a huge advantage over a fighter who's not conditioned, who cannot hang and can't keep up the pace.
Singh here might be, but you know, we've seen a lot of strategy by fighters as well who tend to slow down in the 3rd. You know, if they feel that they've done the work in round 1 and 2, slow down in the 3rd and then pick their moments to have their bursts of or put on a flurry.
Yeah, I've noticed that same tactic being used as well. But I think this is the finals, And I don't think that these fighters want to hold anything back. They want to lay it all on the line right now, and I'd expect them to fight like that. This is the finals after all the hard work. This is where it stops. So why would you hold anything back now?
Very true. 2 minutes remaining in this third round as Singh and Naveen go to work. And look at that beautiful combination by Singh. Pushes Naveen towards the ropes. He's certainly putting on the pressure here.
He's definitely getting the better of the exchanges right now.
You know what? I have a feeling it's those body shots in the first 2 rounds which are now beginning to add up.
Yes, definitely, Arjun. We all knew that those body shots would pay huge dividends in the later rounds. They do take a lot of energy out of you. And there you go again, some nice body shots, but a little bit too light for my liking. In that clinch position, you can't get too much power behind it. Nice straight right.
Brutal straight right.
Walked right into that, did Nera. Straight countered beautifully.
See, this is what I mean by Sandeep staying a little more patient. He's not, his output is slowed down, but he's still crisp with his combinations. He's not gassed, he's picking his shots.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. You don't want to expend energy for no reason. If you're gonna punch, make sure you hit the target. Don't just swing in the air.
Yeah.
And you rather not swing with full power and be more accurate than to swing with a lot of power and then miss your target completely. And that also drains a lot of energy and discourages you mentally.
Yep. But you know what? No missing of targets here for Sandeep Singh because he's hitting his mark on frequent occasion. But what I don't like though, he's abandoned the body shots. He's headhunting now. And Naveen is coming over with some body shots.
Maybe he feels that he wants to take, just as you say that.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful combination. Nice flurry and counter by Naveen.
Just as you said, no body shots. He went for a few body shots. Ironic.
I've been on cue a few moments here, I think, in this league.
Oh, lucky.
Lucky once, man. Anyway, back to the action. 10 seconds remaining in this third round.
Nice cheeky little hook coming in out of the exchange.
And beautiful left hook. Man, you know what? Naveen came in with a lot more combinations this time, but the accuracy goes to Sandeep Singh. He had a fewer shots and he landed a lot more. Take a look at the highlights of round number 3. Naveen came over, was a lot more aggressive in this round, but Sandeep Singh was landing the cleaner shots. Beautiful straight right there, left combination. 1, 2, 3 punch there as well. He had his opponent backing up. That was a crisp straight right hand which caught Sandeep here, and that was towards the end of the round in the corner with both men landing. What a great round number 3. And Naveen Nera needs to pick up the pace because, ladies and gentlemen, we saw the moment ago, the cup and the belt, that's what they're fighting for. Celebrities in attendance and the star-studded event. Lots of action here to come as we get ready for the 4th and final round of this featherweight contest. 4th and final round. If you're just joining us, Naveen Nera in the green trunks for the Warriors, taking on Sandeep Singh in the white trunks for the Maratha Yoddhas. And so far, Jason, I think Sandeep Singh is running away with this fight.
He's been throwing together some very good combinations, landed more punches. He's more fluid on his movement, and I think he's definitely leading this fight. But Nera's turning the pace up in the 4th round, but it might be a little too late.
Big right hook. Like we said again, a lot of them are blocked, whereas when Sandeep hits you, he's hitting you clean.
Yep, and even though Nera is coming in with a lot of flurries right now, Singh is still evading, moving well, and countering, landing a few strikes of his own.
Nice uppercut there a moment ago by Singh. Comes over the top with a nice left and right. But he needs to be careful here. Beautiful stiff jab by Sandeep Singh. You're right, Jason. Nera is coming up with, he's got a lot more output with his punches right now. He's working a lot more than his opponent.
Yeah, you can see he's pushing the pace now because he knows he's down. As corner's talking to him, and you can tell by his movement, he's trying his best to get back in this fight. But with a little bit less than 2 minutes left to go in the 4th and final round, I really don't know if there's much he can do here besides a knockout or a technical knockout.
But you never know how the judges scored that opening round.
You know what? You're right, Arjun, because I have predicted fights to go the other way, and I've been completely wrong. So sometimes I feel like either I'm an idiot or the judges just see something that I don't see. Nice combination by Singh. Great job.
Singh is just
nice
looking sharp inside that ring. 1.5 minutes remaining in the 4th and final frame. And just as we were saying, you know what, we don't know if that first round, if the judges looked at it as a knockdown, then that'll get really interesting.
But if the referee signals that it's not a knockdown, it can't really be considered a knockdown.
Minute remaining in the fourth and final frame, and Singh now landing some good combinations to the body. Nehra though sensing the urgency, trying to do something about it, but Singh's hands are up. He might be a little gassed here. He's looking like he's gassed.
These guys are definitely punching themselves out right now. They know they've got a little bit under their minute left to go.
But he needs to be careful here because he's starting to breathe with his mouth open. He's looked at the clock a couple of times in this round already.
Yeah, Nehra is really bringing the action, pushing the pace for Singh, so Singh is firing back.
Oh, but good movement by Singh. He's avoiding punishment. Now this is what he needs to get out of. He needs to get away from the ropes. You can see he's got his hands up here.
Yeah, Singh's got a nice tight guard. Nothing's really getting through. Partially blocked. Nice hook, counter.
Beautiful
Singh
left hook
baits him,
counter.
baits him in with that.
20 seconds remaining in this fourth and final frame.
Nehra still really pushing the pace right now.
But man, Singh is gassed.
There
And
you go.
that's the end of the fight. What a great fight to this opening night in our finals. And let's quickly take a look at shout.com shout count for both these men. Wow, look at it. Nehra, the underdog, got more yeses than his opponent, Sandeep Singh. What a start to this night. Before we go to the highlight, let's quickly go down to Siddharth Kannan, who is ringside.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from United States of America, the technical director of World Boxing Council, Bob! Bob, you got that belt in your hand. It has a lot of history to it. It's got a lot of significance. Tell us what this belt means.
This is the first of its kind. It's been specially made for the SBL and for the winning team for this tournament. Can't wait to put it on the winning captain.
I'm sure you're excited to do that, but you just came and whispered something in my ear a couple of minutes back. You said the fans in the Super Boxing League are one of the finest in the world!
Absolutely. I've done thousands of fights, fight arenas around the world. This crowd is unbelievable, unbelievable. Great tribute to the SBL for bringing you here, and congratulations to the fans.
Well, tell me about the boxers. You've seen boxers all across the world. How are these fighters out there?
There's no reason to doubt that the talent in India is going to be the finest in the world with time. They've gotten better just in the few weeks that I've seen them. They'll continue to grow, they'll continue to get better. I'm excited.
Okay, one Hindi line, all right? Do you want to hear Bob speak in Hindi? Bob, you got to say, Mujhe SBL से प्यार है से प्यार है I love his Hindi, man. Jared, what's happening out there?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, declaring the winner by unanimous decision from the Maratha Yoddhas, Sandeep Singh! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that win puts the Maratha Yoddhas at 3 points.
And you can see it, Maratha Yoddhas in this final have taken the lead. The excitement on the face of Sandeep Singh. He knows he brought the business. He gets the valuable 3-point lead, which takes them ahead 3-0 over the Haryana Warriors. But we have a long night ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of fights to come up, because up next in the welterweight division, we have Andy Chihuahua from the Maratha Yoddhas taking on Pramod Kumar from the Haryana Warriors, which promises to be a slobber knocker of a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a quick break. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh. Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back a message from the fighter. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. So shout now and show your support for your favorite fighter. At the end of the match, the fighter on each team that gets the most yes shouts will be their team's Shouters' Choice Fighter of the match. Shout a lot. Support your favorite fighters.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team Bahubali boxers all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SBL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best and the very best to the league too. God bless.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout.
Welcome back to the Super Boxing League. We are live from the Surrey Fort Stadium in New Delhi and the crowd is electric for the finals here. Coming up next in the welterweight division, we have Andy Chihuahua for the Maratha Yoddhas taking on Pramod Kumar for the Haryana Warriors. For the final introductions, let's go to Jared inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Pramod Kumar!
After that first matchup, where the Maratha Yoddhas have taken the lead with that win in the featherweight division, we move on to the welterweight division where a very focused Pramod Kumar makes his way towards the ring. He's got a look of determination on his eyes. He's had a great tournament so far and is looking to keep up that winning streak and looking to equalize with this matchup.
And his opponent, Andy Chihuahua!
Andy has fought just once in the Super Boxing League, but from what we saw, he's a fast, tough, durable fighter who is hungry for his opportunity. And he gets that chance tonight. He gets to fight and represent his team in the finals of the Super Boxing League. Makes his way towards the ring. His team is up by 3 points and he'll be looking to extend that lead here tonight. Here we go to the tip of the tape. Andy Chihuahua for the Maratha Yoddhas taking on Pramod Kumar from the Haryana Warriors. Andy the younger, just 21 years of age. Both fighters weighed in approximately the same weight. Slight reach advantage goes to Andy Chihuahua.
And now, fighting out of the black corner. He weighed in at 67 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors. It's Kumar! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 66 kilograms, representing the Maratha Yoddhas. It's Andy Chihuahua! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Himanshu.
Keep head up, no low blow, no holding. Touch the gloves, back to the corner.
Here we go, welterweight division, round number 1. Warriors taking on the Yoddhas. Andy Chihuahua representing the Maratha Yoddhas, who are up by 3 points. They won a decision in their first fight, and that should take some of the pressure off Andy Chihuahua. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go, round number 1. My name is Arjun Chipalkatti. I'm joined by Jason Solomon. And what a start to the night of these fights.
Yeah, the first fight was spectacular. This fight looks even more explosive and faster.
And you can see the size difference between Andy and Kumar immediately. Andy's just fought once before in the Super Boxing League, and he really impressed us. It's a nice straight right coming in here. Typical southpaw versus orthodox matchup.
Yeah, I like the way this round is starting off. Very high energy. These guys are moving at a really good pace.
And Andy's putting that pressure on Kumar immediately.
Yeah, he wants to keep the lead. His team is already in the lead. 3 points. He wants to maintain that lead. He doesn't want to give it up today.
But you know what? I have to say one thing. Kumar comes in with a lot of experience. He's had a lot of success in this tournament. Andy's just fought once before. And you can see the Maratha Yoddhas won their first fight 3-0. Will Andy be able to do it again?
Well, Andy's got a very nice...
Oh!
Ooh, nice.
Beautiful straight left.
He's got a great technique. I love how he moves his... He's staying on his toes, staying sharp, using that jab, keeping out of reach. He keeps pushing that jab out there and setting it with a nice left hand. So,
very good technically.
Yep, he's a good southpaw.
Again, beautiful combination. Goes to the body with that straight left. Comes over with the right hook.
And for those at home who are watching, who are new to the sport of boxing and don't know what a southpaw is, a southpaw is a left-handed fighter. That means he's standing with his left hand and his left foot back, versus a right-handed fighter, which is the opposite. So the angles of attack are a lot different. And that might be affecting the way Kumar is fighting right now.
Yeah, it seems to be stifling Kumar. You can see he's got a little welt under his left eye. This Kumar might be from one of those straight lefts or that lead right hook.
Now, Andy had a really nice lead right hook and a nice straight as well.
Again, there you go. He comes over the top. What I like is giving him no room to breathe or settle into rhythm, because Kumar has a lot of experience and he has good knockout power as well. He tends to come back in the later rounds. So we're going to find out here. Again, a beautiful straight left by Andy.
But a good counter by Kumar this time with a left of his own over the top. Nice body shot.
Kumar is being a lot more patient. He's taking his time. You know, that first round always seems to be a feeling out process for many fighters, but not for Andy Chihuahua.
Andy not showing any sign of inexperience, even though he's only fought once in the Super Boxing League. But he's showing good control, good movement.
What we'll tell is if Andy's gas tank can hold up. Hang on, you can see Kumar there grimacing as something went into his eye. But unlike in MMA, boxing gloves don't have the same problems that MMA gloves do.
Definitely, if you get hit in the eye, it's all good.
It's legit. Another straight left. You can see that's troubling Kumar as we come to an end of round number 1. Great start to the fight by Andy Chihuahua. Good technical display of boxing as we take a look at the highlights here. Beautiful double jab, comes over the top with the straight left. Lots of pressure by Andy Chihuahua. That was a beautiful straight left. It snuck through. He now goes to the body with that left. Comes over the top with that right hook. Beautiful counter there by Kumar. This is going to be an interesting fight, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for round number 2. Quickly, let's take a look at shout.com for Super Boxing League. That's SHOWT for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or shout no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. Takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. You see that belt in the background, Jason? That's what they're fighting for.
Yeah, I did see that belt. I took a walk over there right now to check it out. And I think I'd love to fight in the Super Boxing League next season and put that belt around my waist. You know, being the Delhi captain for the MMA team, I'd love to be the Delhi captain for the boxing team as well, bring the win home for Delhi. Maybe next time though.
Delhi had a great run in the Super Boxing League. They put on, in fact, they set a record for the maximum fights won in a night. They won all their fights. They had a clean sweep. And that was just an embarrassing day for the UP Terminators.
Yep, but we're still dreading that loss though. I mean, me being a Delhi boy, but enough about Delhi with Haryana and Maratha right now.
But you know what? That loss should be attributed to Chikara, who came in and knocked out his opponent.
Huge knockout.
They needed 6 points to win, and they got it. And that's the fighting spirit of the Yoddhas.
So that looks like a push down or a knockdown there.
No, it was a slip and a push down. Nothing. There was no. Andy Chihuahua was fine. He wasn't hurt.
See, I love the way that Andy Chihuahua is like using his right hand as a jab and as a distance gauger.
Yeah.
And anytime Kumar gets close, he just steps back.
Let's see, 1-2.
That's exactly what he does.
He's got
Makes
that right
room.
hand out there.
And then boom, he comes to the left over the top.
Again comes over with that left hook. These boys have gotten a bit sloppy here in the second frame with a minute and a half remaining in round 2. But Naveen Kumar, you can see him, he's pressing the action in this round. He is being the more active fighter, and good defense by Chihuahua here. What I've seen before in the past with Andy is that he tends to slow down by the third round. I don't know if that's a tactic to conserve energy, or maybe that's his fighting style, it's his gas tank.
Well, if he constantly this is second fight, so we've only seen him fight once. So we can't really base too much of an assumption on one fight.
No, of course. But from what I see so far, I mean, he may not be out of gas. It might be a tactic to pick his shots. But he is looking a lot sloppier in this round.
Yeah, I mean, he is slowing down a little bit. You can see a difference in his movement. You can also see Kumar's pushing the pace a bit now.
Yeah, Pramod is a lot sharper with his combinations. You can see this. What I mean is, in the first round, Andy was moving, cutting corners beautifully. He wasn't getting tied up in the pocket. You can see he's slowed down immediately. He's a lot more flat-footed now.
I do agree with that. I've seen the same changes in his behavior and his fight tactic. He's not as agile, moving as well as he was in the first round, that's for sure.
You can see he's breathing out of his mouth. 20 seconds remaining in the second round, with Kumar putting on the pressure. Pramod Kumar has won a few for the Haryana Warriors, looking to extend that lead here and get the points for his team.
See, this just goes to show you, Arjun, that you might be a really good technical fighter. You might know all the moves. You might look great. And that's the end of the round. A little late, a little late, a little late.
Andy, we didn't catch that.
Realized
Take a look
right
at
away.
the replay.
But what I was trying to say is, after we look at the highlights real quick, we'll take a look at the highlights.
Yep, let's take a look at the highlights of round number 2. Andy Chihuahua looked a lot slower here in this round. Maybe it's a tactic conserving energy. And Pramod Kumar, though, sensed the urgency, started putting together some combinations. Nothing very damaging, but though that all adds up in the points in the judges' eyes. Good fight so far, 2 in the book as we get ready for round number 3.
So what I was saying earlier, Arjun, is you might have great technique, you might have great skill, but if you're running out of stamina, if you don't have the stamina to continue to fight, it doesn't matter how good or skilled of a fighter you are. You can't go anymore, you're just too tired. So that goes to show you exactly how important it is to have a good condition as well as a skill.
Take a look at that belt and that cup there. This is what they're fighting for.
I'm visualizing it around my waist next year, Super Boxing League Season 2.
Nice combination by Kumar again. Beautiful lead left hook. Kumar is looking a lot sharper coming into this third round. Andy, though, started landing some good shots to the body.
Yeah, I actually think Andy started the round quite well. I think he needed a little bit of a break.
You can take a look at the scores here as we are in the third round. The Yoddhas lead 3-0. They won their first fight by decision. And right now Naveen Kumar is bleeding from his left eye. He's cut on the side. It's not interrupting his vision. He's rolling down the side of the eye, so that's okay.
Yeah, that was probably a nice stiff left straight from Chihuahua coming through, cutting him on the eye.
Actually, it must be one of those glancing lefts. It must have just scraped past his eye, and then that's how most cuts start. But you know what, I've noticed that you see a lot more of that in MMA gloves for some reason.
I think there's just way more stitching on those gloves, and it's where the stitching
Sharper
is where
on
you
the
can
edges,
get cut.
more rougher. But anyway, the action continues.
And these are 8-ounce gloves or 10-ounce gloves?
8-ounce gloves.
These are 8-ounce gloves.
I think only the heavyweights use 10-ounce gloves.
All right.
Lighter divisions, just the 8-ounce. Andy doing a better job in this round, trying to stay active.
Yeah, but he's swinging and clinching. He wants to avoid that.
Yeah, he's not setting up his combinations with his jab like he was in round one.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with that.
Popping that right hand out
He
there.
is also, I'm not noticing his body language. He's also moving a lot slower now.
A lot slower, and Naveen now is coming over the top with some good combinations, lands a few to the body. He got some good instructions from his corner, from his coach.
Did you see that? That was so cool. Oh man, I would love to see a replay of that if you could show us that at the end. That was awesome. Chihuahua was walking away, and behind the back, did a punch behind the back. It was so funny.
Oh, nice
it was
combination
really funny,
by
actually.
Chihuahua and Naveen right now. We take a look at what you're saying in the replay,
Yeah,
Jason.
it was like a big behind the back pass or behind the back shot.
Nicely done by both men. You can see now, even though Andy has slowed
Ooh.
down. Oh, it's a big straight right
Kumar's
there.
now.
Kumar.
Kumar's landing cleanly now.
Kumar, though, is taking control of this fight now. And you can see that left eye is starting to get busted up. Good combination again by Kumar.
A little bit of a slip and a takedown there.
Rolled over, they seem fine. Referee.
That cut doesn't look that bad, Arjun. It
No,
looks like a little bit of a scrape. That's about it.
Yeah, no, it seems fine now.
Nice 1-2 combo lands.
Andy is landing some good shots in the pocket. He's trying to turn there, and they clinch. Less than 20 seconds remaining in this third round. And this round is a weird one to score because nobody has landed anything significantly. Both landed a few punches on either side, so it's a tough one. If I have to score it in terms of aggression,
slip.
That's a slip. But to score it in terms of aggression, I would say Andy for sure, because you know he's taking the center, he's landing more shots. Good sway right at the end of the round, but good 1-2 before that by Andy Chihuahua.
If we could see the replay of the behind the back shot that Chihuahua did or Kumar, that'd be really funny. That was a nice shot.
Let's take a look at the highlights. Andy Chihuahua started off well, so did Pramod Kumar, landing more clean combinations. There was a beautiful right-left combination by Pramod Kumar. Good body shots in the clinch. Oh, that was the
right
one.
there.
Very
Oh
nicely
man,
done.
so cheeky. It doesn't count any points or nothing, but just the
No,
creativity. I think it was funny.
Very
It was
tricky.
pretty cool.
He had his hand roped
It
around
was
his
like a
neck,
trick shot.
and he goes boom
There we
from
go.
the back.
Rajesh Mehta, we got the CEO of the Super Boxing League in the house representing.
Round number 4, fourth and final round, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, we're in the welterweight division with Pramod Kumar and Andy Chihuahua. The finale, the final fight between the Haryana Warriors and the Maratha Yoddhas to determine who will be the champions of the Super Boxing League in what has been an epic tournament so far.
Yep, fourth and final round in the second fight of the night. If you look at the score, I think that Haryana is down by 3 and Maratha Yoddhas up by 3 right now. That's the score.
Oh, that got him with a slight elbow there by Andy. Referee separating them. Both these men have put on a good pace. Good counter by Kumar there. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to score because I would give the first round to Andy, but then in the second and third,
split.
Big slip there.
There's a look at the scorecard again. 3 points to the Maratha Yoddhas and 0 for Haryana. So that means a lot of pressure is on Kumar's shoulders here to get the win.
Yeah, and this is, you know what, they don't want to take any chances here because every point counts here in this final. And in case they go to a draw today between these two teams, the captains will toss a coin and they will choose a weight division where one round will be contested. Another slip. The referee calls for time. No, did he call for time? Yes.
So
we stopped the clock.
explain that to me one more time and explain it to the fans one more
again
time.
to the fans, in case of a draw here tonight, where both teams have equal points, we will not go to the remaining determining points that happened in the league. The captains will toss. Oh! Big straight left. Put Navin straight back. Sorry, Pramod Kumar jumped straight back with that straight left by Andy. Again, another right.
Oh, he looks...
You know what? He's stunned. He might be hurt here. And Andy realizes that. You can see he's trying to create distance.
Kumar's clinching right now to stop that attack.
That's a smart strategy because he's on Fleet Street. You can see he's smiling.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit hurt.
Oh, he got caught flush with that straight left.
Yeah, he did, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues inside the ring. We'll come back to what happens in case of a draw again later. I'll explain it to you in the break. But right now, the action is hotting up with a minute 15 remaining. And Andy Chihuahua, knowing that he might have Pramod Kumar hurt here.
Yeah, he landed a nice 1-2 followed up by a hook that shook Kumar.
Oh, beautiful shot. A beautiful straight left that started it all, Jason.
No, that was a 1-2 combo. The 1-2, the left, you missed the combo. It was a 1-2 combo followed with a hook, and that hook rocked him.
Look at that. Good movement by Andy. Andy seems invigorated now in this fourth and final round.
Oh, definitely. He knows he's got Kumar hurt partially. He needs to now keep picking him apart, putting together a nice combination. Don't get sloppy.
Now he's just got 40 seconds remaining. I don't think he needs to take any more chances because he's landed the most significant shot of the fight here in the fourth round.
I mean, he's winning this fight if he does exactly what he did initially, which is set up with the jab, use that nice left, use his reach,
stick and move. And again, less 20 seconds remaining in this fourth and final frame. Andy Chihuahua caught Pramod Kumar with a vicious combination that sent him backwards. But props to Kumar, he kept his composure. He did what he clinched with him, bought himself some time, and he seems to have got his marbles back. But you know what? Few seconds remaining in this fourth and final round. Is it too late for Kumar, or will Andy Chihuahua be able to take this one home?
Oops, slip.
Big slip. As we are just about to come to a close in this fourth and final round. Final seconds remaining. And these two boys are still ready to go for broke. Andy comes over the top with a good combination. And another takedown. Man, you know what?
They're slipping a lot today. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know if it's just these two because...
Nerves. The championship nerves.
Maybe some nerve, maybe some fatigue, and that's the end of it. Fourth and final round comes to an end. And before we go to the highlights and the decision, let's quickly go to Siddharth Kannan, who is ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the heroic, the strong, the He-Man, the owner of Haryana, Sonu Sood. Sonu, पहला फाइट आप लोग हार चुके हैं. मुझे मालूम है आपको दुख हो रहा है, दर्द हो रहा है. अपने अपोनेंट्स को आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
मैं अपने ओपोनेंट्स को यही कहना चाहूंगा कि भैया याद रखो कि कानून के हाथ और हरियाणा वॉरियर्स की लात दोनों बहुत लंबी है भैया. और ध्यान रहे कि हम तुम में इतने छेद करेंगे कि कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे कि सांस कहां से ले. और
भाई हम ये नहीं कंफ्यूज हो रहे, हम जानते हैं कि एक ही स्ट्रॉन्ग मैन है वो सोनू. सोनू, आपकी फिजिक भी एक बॉक्सर समान है, तो कभी ये चस्का नहीं लगा कि यू नो व्हाट, आई एम गोइंग टू बिकम अ बॉक्सर?
इच्छा बड़ी होती है, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि जब एक्टर बन जाओ तो बॉक्सिंग से थोड़ा सा दूर रहना चाहिए, क्योंकि चेहरा संभाल के चलना पड़ता है. लेकिन आई थिंक इन फ्रंट ऑफ कैमरास बॉक्सर बनना ज़रूर है, और ज़रूर कहीं ना कोई लिख रहा होगा, शायद कोई बायोपिक या कोई कहानी, और शायद हम लोग जल्दी एक साथ एक दूसरे के रिंग में एक दूसरे को फेस करें.
अरे क्या रिंग में फेस करोगे? आपकी छुट्टी कर दूंगा. मेरे सामने तो कुछ नहीं हो, आप क्या हो मेरे सामने यार? पावर दिखानी है मुझे, दिखानी है.
इनको पावर दिखा दी जाए,
मुझे दिखाए है, कुछ नहीं है मेरे सामने,
दिखा दी जाए.
अरे बाबा, अरे बाबा,
पावर ले चलो.
अरे भाई,
नीचे दिखा दो पावर इसको.
अरे भाई, मैं तो कुछ नहीं हूँ आपके सामने, मुझे छोड़ दो, मैं आपका बच्चा हूँ.
बैक से बताता हूँ इसको. बाय बाय.
अरे भाइयों, मुझे फॉलो करो. अरे भाइयों, अरे भाई. You know what? I have to tell you, Sonu, you are a phenomenal guy. Thank you so much. Love you, Jared. What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, declaring the winner by split decision from the Maratha Yoddhas, Andy Chihuahua! Ladies and gentlemen, the Maratha Yoddhas now stand at 6 points.
6-0. The Maratha Yoddhas have won the first two by decision. Sandeep Singh and Andy Chihuahua have done the business and brought home 6 big points that puts them in the lead. The Maratha Yoddhas 6-0 over the Haryana Warriors, but there's a long way to go in this night. We've got 4 more fights, but coming up next in the women's super flyweight division, Nalnun Peli for the Maratha Yoddhas takes on Suman Kumari from the Haryana Warriors, which promises to be a heated affair. It's all to fight for. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message from the fighter. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. So shout now and show your support for your favorite fighter. At the end of the match, the fighter on each team that gets the most yes shouts will be their team's Shouters' Choice Fighter of the match. Shout a lot. Support your favorite fighters.
ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीती चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मंत्र नहीं अब दिखेंगे चांद करने तू छुट्टे भी जमता
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team, Bahubali Boxers, all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SBL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best and the very best to the league too. God bless.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finals of the Super Boxing League. I am your bad boy, Siddharth Kannan. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we're going to get into fights, but right now we have a live performance. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. Inke ghar mein itni trophies hai that she does not have space to keep boxing gloves. Ladies and gentlemen, baby doll, Chitya Kalaya, Dada Dase, Kaneka, Kabor! Come on, Kanika, I'm waiting, darling. Kanika, you see the pulse, people love you, but you being a lady who's a singer, I heard you're crazy about the Super Boxing League. Tell us about that.
Hello everyone! I think it's super cool that that this whole thing has come together so beautifully, and I'm so excited to be here with all the organization, and look at you!
Ooh, baby, you know what? Do girls fight as good as Asha Roka? Are you a fighter yourself?
Of course, I mean, don't you know that?
Come on, you want to show me some moves? Come on.
No, I think I'm a little shy right now, but...
And sing! Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and team. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finals of the Super Boxing League. I am your bad boy, Siddharth Kanan. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we're gonna get into fights, but right now we have a live performance. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. Inke ghar mein itni trophies hai that she does not have space to keep boxing gloves. Ladies and gentlemen, baby doll, Chitya Kalaya, Dada Dase, Kaneka, Kabor! Come on, Kanika, I'm waiting, darling. Kanika, you see the pulse.
And sing! Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and team. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finals of the Super Boxing League. I am your bad boy, Siddharth Kanan. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we're gonna get into fights, but right now we have a live performance. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. Inke ghar mein itni trophies hai that she does not have space to keep boxing gloves. Ladies and gentlemen, baby doll, Chitya Kalaya, Dada Dase, Kaneka, Kabor! Come on, Kanika, I'm waiting, darling. Kanika, you see the pulse.
अखियां दे होश उड़ा दे लगदी रफ्तार वे मेरे नाल बचण दे लई रहंदे तैयार वे हत्था विच नंगदा जंप करे हन सकदा थंगड़ गल पंप करे हत्था विच कंगना जंप करे दिल सकदा पकदा पंप करे चढ़ नच नच के ले अकला दी ते मुंगिया दे कुछ कंत रे कम ऑन Come on! रात दी गल सुनियो सुनियो वे रात दी गल सुनियो सुनियो वे कोई ना चार चुपे रे पिछे ना मुड़ियो मुड़ियो वे पिछे ना मुड़ियो मुड़ियो वे लता दे काले काले चेहरे डर डर डसे वे Come on! आहट से डरियो डरियो वे आहट से डरियो डरियो वे खौफ के अंदर लग के डेरे हौले से चलियो चलियो वे हौले से चलियो चलियो वे लता दे काले काले चेहरे डर डर डसे
And sing. Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finals of the Super Boxing League. I am your bad boy, Siddharth Kannan. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we're going to get into fights, but right now we have a live performance. She's gorgeous.
मेरी पहचानियों के ऐसे रंगीन हुई तू दीवाना हुआ मैं भी शौकीन हुई दुनिया चलती है तो चले दुनिया चलती है तो चले लख भर लाल मक्के संग रहे बाल महा टुकुर टुकुर
कनिका कपूर आपको देखकर ऑडियंस को देखकर सोहेल खान अरबाज खान सोनू सूद सबके दिल में अनुराग कश्यप के दिल में टुकुर टुकुर हो रहा है यार यू हैव अ टुकुर टुकुर इफेक्ट ऑन एवरीबॉडी
Well, what can I say? Show us the love, guys! Make some noise!
Come on, SBL! You know what? मैं एक शेर अर्ज करता हूं आपके लिए वाह वाह कहिएगा
वाह 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 वाह
कौन कहता है कि प्यार में लोग पकड़े जाते हैं वाह वाह बोलिए
वाह वाह वाह
कौन कहता है कि प्यार में लोग पकड़े जाते हैं वक्त आने पर भाई बहन बन जाते हैं थैंक यू सो मच कारिका
Thank you. Okay, guys, bye. Bye, guys.
गरीब हूं पर दिल अभी है commentators what's happening there
Thank you, Siddharth, and that was a great performance. But you know what? It's time to go back to business. Coming up next in the super flyweight women's division, we have Lalnul Pele from the Maratha Yoddhas taking on Suman Kumari from the Haryana Warriors. For the final introductions, let's go to Jared Kyle inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Haryana Warriors, it's Suman Kumari!
representing the Haryana Warriors in what is a difficult matchup. They're down 6 points and they really need to pick it up. Suman Kumari, representing the Warriors, has fought before in the Super Boxing League. She has a unique opportunity to get a knockout. If she can get a knockout, get those 6 points for her team, they will equalize. She can get a TKO, that'll be 4 points, and that will still bring them closer to the Maratha Yoddhas.
And now from the Maratha Yoddhas, it's Lal Ninfali.
And once again representing the Maratha Yoddhas, Nal Ninfali, a tough fighter, has had a hard road in the Super Boxing League. She's won some, she's lost some, but she's as tough as they come. Her team is up 6 points and she gets the chance of increasing that lead. If she can get the win, more importantly, if she can get the stoppage, she can get a TKO or a KO, that will take that score up by a huge margin and put the fights out of reach for the Haryana Warriors. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Nal Ninfali for the Yoddhas taking on Kumari for the Haryana Warriors. Ninfali just 19 years of age. Both fighters weighed in approximately the same weight, and a slight reach advantage goes to Feli.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the black corner, she weighed in at 52 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors, it's Suman Kumari. And her opponent fighting out of the red corner, she weighed in at 52 kilograms, representing the Maratha Yoddhas, it's Lal Ninfali. Ladies and gentlemen, after the action begins, the referee for the fight, Sandeep.
Keep head up, no holding, no low blow. Touch the glove, back to the corner.
Here we go. Women's Super Flyweight Division. Round 1. Kumari from the Haryana Warriors taking on Nal Ninfali in what is a tricky matchup. Jason, we have seen this time and time again. One team gets the lead, wins the first 2 fights, and then this becomes the determining factor. Third fight of the evening, if they can continue that streak, that just builds up the morale.
Definitely, Arjun. And that's exactly what makes the Super Boxing League, is that this point scoring system changes the complete dynamic of the game.
Yep.
And makes it so much more entertaining that you never really know till the last fight which team is going to win.
We've seen that time and time again. Kumari, though, her hands look sharper. You can see 6-0, and you can sense the urgency in the Haryana Warriors fighter, Suman Kumari.
Yeah, if you look at the score right now, the Maratha Yoddhas are winning 6-0 against the Haryana Warriors.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the finale. This is the end of the league. There is only one winner here.
End of the season, not the league.
Yeah, sorry, this season, my
mistake.
This
is the beginning of the league,
it's the beginning of the league, and it's a nice right hand by Ninfali does Kumari. Lands a few shots to the back of the head. Referee admonishes her for her actions, and the action continues. I like how she turns her shoulder for her left hook.
That's a proper technique. That's the proper technique. That's how you get all your power behind your punch. You use your legs, your hips, rotate your shoulder completely.
40 seconds remaining in this opening frame. Kumari and Ninfali, neither fighter committing to any shots. Very nice straight right landed by Kumari. As both the fighters, a lot of clinching going on here.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Both these ladies are clinching a lot in this round.
20 seconds remaining in this opening frame. Nunfeli on her bike, taking her time to gauge the distance.
Yeah, we've noticed that about the first round with almost all the fighters, Arjun, is that they take their time, they find the distance. They're feeling out each other currently right now.
Yep.
You
Feel
can
out
see.
process with a few seconds remaining in the opening round. And that is it. Round 1 is in the books.
Yeah, that was a quick round. That was a fast round.
Just 2 minutes for the ladies. But here we go. Let's take a look at the highlights of round number 1. Both fighters came out aggressively, but neither fighter landed a significant shot. A few shots landed by Nunfeli. Nothing clean enough though. That was a straight, nice right hook. And that was the most significant shot of the night, with Kumari landing that power right hand to Nunfeli. But like we said, Jason, it's a feeling out process, and we've still got 3 more rounds in this fight as we get ready for round number 2. Final instructions from her coach, Kamal Mustaba, in the corner of the Haryana Warriors, who really need a win here. They're down 6 points, and if they can get a stoppage, this becomes very interesting.
Yeah, if Haryana loses another fight, it's going to be really difficult and put a lot of pressure on them. Not that it can't be done. Nice slip by Nunfeli.
Oh, hang on. The shots to the back of the head.
Yeah, Kumari's got a habit of doing that. She does that a lot.
Quickly introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com, shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. Takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. Nice left hook landed by Kumari there a moment ago. She's starting to find her range now. But a lot of clinching, like we said, Jason.
Yeah, and Kumari's a very gritty fighter. She does a lot of
beautiful straight left by Nunfeli.
Sort of borderline gray area type movements.
You can see that she's swinging for the fences there, but moves out of the way quickly, does Nunfeli. She landed a good straight left there. Kumari looking to return the favor. You said that you were right, Jason. She likes to dirty box. She likes to get in that close range and you know, make this a close fight. Swinging in a phone booth, so to speak.
Yeah, she likes to make it don't really want to say dirty fight, but she wants to make it like a grimy, gritty fight.
Yeah,
you know?
gritty
like,
is the better word, yeah. She wants to make it a gritty fight. She wants to make it an ugly fight.
Yeah, she wants to get in there and like do damage.
Oh, very nice counter. Straight left by Nunfeli. And you can see there immediately as they clinch even, she's trying to separate and look to swing instantly. She recognizes the urgency.
Right, she
Jason.
also likes to hit while she's in the clinch. You know, those short little punches to the body, to the head.
Those add
sometimes she goes to the back of the head, which is not really where you want to go. But other than that, she seems to be doing all right. She's doing
Good
fine.
body shot by Nunfeli. She's controlling the pace here. You can see she started getting into a rhythm now. She's countering Kumari as she comes in. Beautiful 1-2 off that break.
Yeah, she's really good at firing out of the break.
Yeah, she gets off the break and she fires immediately. Let's take a look at the highlight reel of round number 2. Nunfeli comes out. Both these women come out strong, landing some good combinations. That was a good straight left. Nunfeli catches her with a nice right hook coming in. Lots of action in the second round as we get ready for round number 3 in this women's super flyweight division. Lots of fans in attendance for the finale here at the Siri Fort Stadium in New Delhi. Final instructions from their coaches in both their corners. The Haryana Warriors are trailing by 6 points. A big win, a knockout win here will be the game changer. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Arjun Tripalkatti. I'm joined by my co-commentator Jason Solomon, and we have an exciting fight in this women's division.
Yes, we do, Arjun. Third round's kicking off right now. Nunfeli and Kumari.
Nunfeli in the white, Kumari in the green, with the Warriors trailing 0-6. I beg your pardon. So you can sense the urgency now on Kumari's face in her style.
Yeah, Kumari's been doing everything she can to win this fight. She needs to.
Yeah, because right now Nunfeli's at range and landing.
Yep, and also her team is down, Arjun. Her team is down about 6 points right now.
Yep.
So if she loses this, they're down 9 points. Oh, not that they can't come back and take the lead.
Draw. No,
but the chances of a draw happening is the worst thing that anybody wants.
Nice one.
Now getting back to the thing, you never really explained what happens.
Thanks, Jason. So in case of a draw, like we said, if both points are level, it will not go down to the point differential. The captains will come to the center of the ring. They toss a coin. The winning captain chooses a weight division where there will be a one-round fight, and that will be the decider of who will win the tournament.
So they flip a coin, right? Okay, so the toss was done earlier, if I'm not mistaken,
yes,
Arjun. I think we just got told the toss was already done. Marathas won the toss.
Yep.
And if they've selected their heavyweights
to fight as the tiebreaker.
So their heavyweights will be the tiebreaker if we do have a tie at the end of the 6 fights.
Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, so they've got their B team ready in the heavyweight division to get the job done.
Okay, so it won't be the same fighter who fights. They have to have a different fighter.
From the Maratha side, it's going to be Parminder Singh who will do the job for them, and Haryana has yet to announce their heavyweight fighter in the B team.
All right. So let's get back to the action now here with the ladies.
Both fighters engaging well. Nunfeli maintaining that range, not getting into a brawl with Kumari. She's staying on the outside, landing those counters. You can see she's showing a lot more discipline than her previous fights.
Definitely. She's been worn a lot less.
Oh, look at that. Hang on. Now, that was a cheap shot. That was after the bell. Nunfeli turned around and Kumari landed a right hand and she got upset about it. Let's take a look at the highlights of the round if we can catch the end of the round there. Both fighters stayed patient. Now, like we said, Jason, she landed a few shots at the back of the head. That was a beautiful shovel punch uppercut coming up. Let's see if we can see the replay of the last part of that round after the bell rang.
Yeah, I mean, I have noticed this about Kumari, that she does do a lot of these cheap shoulder shots behind the back.
Now take a look here. The fight's over. Oh, you know what? That should be a point deduction there, in my eyes. They looked at each other. She knew her hands were down. The bell had rung, and she still landed a cheap shot.
So what I've noticed about Kumari, she's behaved like this throughout the entire tournament. These unsportsmanlike sort of movements and behavior that she does. And I'm surprised actually at the refs. They're being so lenient and not deducting a point. I haven't really seen even 1 point deduction all the entire season long.
No, we saw one. Yeah, only one. Twice maybe. But yeah, it is very rare.
And for something that is as obvious and as unsportsmanlike as that
was blatant.
If I was the referee, that was completely intentional. It wasn't unintentional. I would have easily deducted a point from her.
Kumari pressing the action, pushing her opponent towards the corner. She can sense the urgency, and the referee is just warning her of no grappling with her opponent as we get ready. Good tight guard by Kumari.
Kumari's warned at least twice or thrice in each round. You know, nice shot from Nunfeli. She comes over the top.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Nunfeli, though props to her, she's keeping her composure.
Yeah, she's being a good sport.
Not getting goaded into the brawl.
Right. She's being a good sport.
Ducks under that right hand. You know what? I saw that fight with Nunfeli and Shivani. Slipped there. That was not a knockdown, ladies and gentlemen. That was just a slip. Kumari, it's a nice 1-2 coming in again. Nunfeli is content on staying on a bike. Less than a minute to go in this fourth and final round. Less than 40 seconds remaining. Nunfeli lands a good straight to the body. And you know what? So far, I'm scoring the fight towards Nunfeli. She's doing more work in this round, though. Anita Kumari is pressing the actions, looking to come in, but she's not landed anything significant yet.
Well, I think we've called every single fight. We've called every single fight correct so far this time. I think the judges and us are in agreement today.
Again, shot to the back of the head. Referee admonishes her.
Let's see if we're right about this fight as well.
Nice straight left hook by Kumari. Kumari is trying to get her to goad her into a brawl here. You can sense that
Kumari's
frustration.
a bad girl, man.
Now you can see she's frustrated, but great job by Nuntheli for fighting her fight. She fought technically, methodically, got Kumari coming in, and let's take a look at the highlights of round 4. Anita Kumari came out with a lot more aggression, but good job of parrying those punches by Nuntheli. Tried to come over the top there. There was a slip there a moment ago. Good left hook, right hook. Kumari trying to make this a gritty fight. Good straight left by Kumari there. We're going to quickly take a look at the shout count right now. The shout.com fans have voted. Majority of the yeses go to Suman Kumari and the minority of the yeses go to Feli. Well, let's find out what the judges have to say. But what a fight it's been, and what a night of fights we've had so far. Lots of crowds in attendance, and I'm just getting a message from the truck that there are 4 busloads of people waiting to get inside the Surrey Fort Arena on this finale. Lots of fans in attendance enjoying the action inside that ring as we get ready for the judges' decision. Let's quickly go to Jared Kyle for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard, declaring the winner by unanimous decision from the Haryana Warriors, Suman Kumari! Ladies and gentlemen, with that win, the Haryana Warriors are now 3 points, and the Maratha Yoddhas are still at 6.
There you have it, the Haryana Warriors taken the lead. Have climbed back up, get the 3 points, and the score now reads Yoddhas stand at 6 and the Haryana Warriors are trailing by 3 points. But you know what? They've got 3 big fights coming up. And now coming up next in the middleweight division, the captain himself, Deepak Tanwar, representing the Maratha Yoddhas, takes on Sandeep Nain from the Haryana Warriors in what promises to be a firecracker of a contest. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after a quick break. Stay tuned.
ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मंत्र एक नहीं अब दिखेंगे चार करने तुझे नहीं जनता
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team, Bahubali Boxers, all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SBL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best and the very best to the league too. God bless.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message from the fighter. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. So shout now and show your support for your favorite fighter. At the end of the match, the fighter on each team that gets the most yes shouts will be their team's Shouters' Choice Fighter of the Match. Shout a lot. Support your favorite fighters.
जो लग रही है पर मैं उड़ता ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मुक्का नहीं अब दिखेंगे चार करने तू जितने भी जमकर
Welcome back to the Super Boxing League. A packed house here at the Sri Fort Stadium in New Delhi as we get ready for our middleweight contest between the captain of the Maratha Yoddhas, Deepak Tanwar, taking on the army man, Sandeep Nain, representing the Haryana Warriors. For the final introductions, let's go inside the ring with Jared Kyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Haryana Warriors, Sandeep Nain!
What a successful tournament so far for this warrior, Sandeep Nain. He's as tough as they come. And now, with Suman Kumari getting the win, puts the Haryana Warriors in a better position. If Sandeep Nain can win his fight by decision, knockout, TKO, he will take the lead. They will take the lead over the Maratha Yoddhas with just 2 more fights to go. Things are certainly hotting up inside the ring as we get ready for this middleweight contest.
And now, the captain of the Maratha Yoddhas, Deepak Tanwar!
And the captain himself, Deepak Tanwar, has had a dream run inside that ring at the Super Boxing League. His wish has come true to stand and be able to fight out the championship, the final fight, representing his team. He's got an intense look on his eyes, and he told me backstage that belt is his. He's going to put it on himself, and he's going to get that big win for his team. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Deepak Tanwar, the captain of the Maratha Yoddhas, taking on Sandeep Nain for the Warriors. Both fighters weighing in approximately the same weight, but a significant reach and experience favor in the corner of the Yoddhas, Deepak Tanwar.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, he weighed in at 71 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors, it's Sandeep Nain! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 71 kilograms, representing the Maratha Yoddhas, it's Deepak Tanwar! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Himanshu.
Boxers, keep head up. No low blow, no holding. Touch the gloves, back to the corner.
Here we go, middleweight division. Jason, it's getting interesting now. Round 1, the captain of the Yoddhas, Tanwar, taking on the army man, Sandeep Nain. Both these guys are tough as nails. Both are technical, but you know what? There's a look in Tanwar's eyes here.
Yeah, I mean, that look can do a lot of things. Determination, that's a look of determination for sure. But let's see if Nain can stop that determination.
Here we go, round one. You know, this is what we've said. I've seen Deepak Tanwar fight from the start of this tournament. We've seen him fight. He's not lost a fight yet, but Sandeep Nain is a heavy-hitting, hard puncher. If Deepak can get on his bike, make Nain work a little bit, we've known Nain to slow down. And the nice straight right does Sandeep Nain. Tanwar in a feeling out process here. Trying to use that range. Again, beautiful combination by Nain.
Yeah, the change I've seen in Nain's performance today versus the others' fights is he's not loading up on the punches like he normally does. He's throwing them more fluidly and more relaxed, which is going to help him out in his boxing career in general.
But you know what? This is what we were talking about. Deepak Tanwar has that movement, and I've never seen him slow down inside the ring. He can maintain this pace for 4 rounds.
Yeah, he's good at moving around. He's good at using his range and his reach, his distance. Nain, on the other hand, wants to stay in close and make it a more of a close fight. He's a smaller opponent.
Yeah, and he's got the reach advantage here. You can see he's looking to throw out that jab and cut a corner and come over with that straight left.
But he should stick to his new technique, which is throwing a bunch of combinations instead of loading up and putting all the power behind one punch.
See, again, now he started loading up with that straight right. He's not. He's looking to come in. He's waiting for Deepak to come in and land those bombs. But Deepak is just getting out of the way of those. He steps in, lands. Oh, nice straight left. Left hook by Nain there. Tanwar though unfazed. He's taking his time, trying to find his openings. I love the way he cuts a corner and lands a beautiful straight left to the body. Nice 1-2 by Tanwar.
But a good counter by Nain as well,
But
firing back.
Nain not landing cleanly.
Yeah, but still fighting back.
I like the way Tanwar is looking. Very nicely done. His hand slipped through the guard of Sandeep Nain there a moment ago. But Nain doing the smart thing. You can see he's pushing down this. He's trying to parry that punch and come over with the right hand.
Yeah, Tanwar doing a good job of using his right hand as a jab, maintaining distance, judging that space.
30 seconds remaining in this opening frame, and now they started to get into it. You can see Deepak Tanwar is planting his feet here. He's trying to confuse him with his movements. Oh, very nice right hand over the top by Nain.
Yep, that was a good counter by him.
Tanwar staying patient in this opening round.
Both fighters staying patient actually. They're taking their time, really feeling each other out. They know there's a lot riding on this fight. It is the finals, of course.
Of course, and nice overhand right. Oh, both of them. Oh, that was after the bell. A 1-2 landed after the bell.
I mean, not intentional. They're in the heat of the moment. It's the finals. You can't hold them accountable for that.
No, of course not. It was absolutely unintentional. These fighters, they're putting everything on the line here. Good combinations by Sandeep Nain in the opening round. Got it. Deepak Tanwar coming in with some good combinations. But Deepak though landed a beautiful shovel punch there with his lead hand. Sandeep trying to wing everything into those big hooks. Both fighters doing a great job. A few accidental shots landed after the bell. It happens in the heat of the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. That's SHOWT. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or shout no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. Takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. Here we go, round number 2. If you're just joining us, Deepak Tanwar, the captain of the Yoddhas in the white trunks, taking on Sandeep Nain from the Haryana Warriors in the green trunks. And what a start to this night. Tanwar looking a lot more fluid in this round 2. Good shot over the top. Nain is really swinging for the fences here now.
And he needs to stop doing that. We mentioned he was doing a good job early in the round when he threw together a nice 4 or 5 punch combo. And now again he's
that was a swing. That was a big slip, sending the captain flying.
Tanwar almost went rolling out of the cage, out of the ring. Sorry.
Yep, Tanwar. That was a big slip.
Nain is definitely the bigger, stronger of the two.
No, you know what? He's the stronger of the two. He has more power in his punches, but Deepak is playing a tricky game here because He's not landing volume because the minute he steps in, Nain is countering him, and he needs to start picking up that volume because right now Nain is still scoring with the 1-2s.
Yeah, but I don't like him loading up these shots all the time. I would like if he threw a little bit more higher volume of punches with not so much power behind them. Like there, that's a better combo.
But Tanwar sees it coming. And Tanwar's strategy was very simple. He's going to wait for Nain to slow down in the third. Because Nain has, you've seen him do that. And that's why he wants to turn up the pressure. Nice combinations by Nain. He's looking like the sharper fighter. And he's bringing the action to the captain, Deepak Tanwar. He's going to make this into a brawl. He's giving him no room, absolutely.
Well, that's more of his style of fighting. With a crafty fighter like Tanwar, who's good to use his reach, he's good with his movement and his distance and timing.
Yeah.
You want to make it a scrappy match. He doesn't want to fight the way that Tanwar fights, because if he does that, he's going the way that Tanwar wants to go, and he doesn't want to do that. He wants to fight his style and bring Tanwar to his game, to his side, where he's stronger.
Yeah, Tanwar doing a great job evading those punches there a moment ago. And this is what we've been talking about. You can see Sandeep Nain suddenly slowed down because Deepak Tanwar now is starting to land. Now look,
nice combination.
The technique, what the technique is flailing a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. He's not as fluid as Tanwar is, that's for sure. Packs a lot of power, but he can't keep throwing those haymakers and expecting them to land.
Yeah, and you know what? Even if the way the referees are going to look at it, Tanwar is the man stalking him right now. Tanwar is in the center of that ring, and Nain now trying to come over the top. 20 seconds remaining in the second frame.
Yeah, but Arjun, as the last fight goes, and as a few fights have we seen throughout the tournament, the judges sometimes see it a different way than we do. Their perception might not be the same as ours. So
absolutely. Good jab there by the captain, Deepak Tanwar, trying to come over the top.
Oof.
Good.
Oh, both.
1 second now. That was a slip.
I don't know.
Which one was a slip and which one was a knockdown?
I think the first one was a knockdown and the second one was a slip.
But I think they both.
So
he caught him going backwards. So what a good way to end that round. As we get ready for round number 3, let's quickly take a look at the highlights of round number 2. Lots of action in this round as both Nain and Tanwar landed a few good combinations. That was a big slip. It was a push and a slip that almost had Tanwar falling out of the ring. But like we said, Jason, there were a lot of moments when Nain slowed down. He started slowing down over time, and you can see Tanwar was starting to get into his groove. He's got his movement right. That looked like a knockdown and a slip. But you know what? We'll see how the judges score it. We have Bob from the WBC here with us today, coming in all the way for the finals. And we get ready for round number 3. It's been a good fight so far, Jason.
Definitely, Arjun. It's been a very exciting fight. I'm looking forward to the next round. Tanwar definitely is going to keep the pace pushing. He's going to use his range, keep his distance. Nain is definitely going to want to stay grounded, stay close, and not let Tanwar use his reach to his advantage.
Yeah, you know what? He has to make sure that he doesn't let Tanwar settle down, because Tanwar is beginning to settle down and gauge that range. Very nice counter by Nain there, but good straight left by Tanwar as well.
See, I would like to see Nain throw more combinations. He's throwing one punch.
One power shot.
One punch counters or one punch power shot. When he throws combinations, like there it is, another one. When he puts combinations together, he's landing more frequently and more effectively.
There you go.
And if he just changed his style of fighting to be a more of a combination puncher versus a power puncher, or mix them up. Start off with some combos and his opponent is tiring out. Then you have it.
Oh,
there it is.
That was a headbutt.
Headbutt.
No, was that a drop or a headbutt? No, it looked like his shoulder ran into Tanwar. That was not that was a slip, not a knockdown. But yeah, you're right, Jason. He should be looking to land combination punches and bunches, and then maybe put the power on in the last 2.
Yes, I agree completely. If he would do that, he'd be a way more accurate fighter.
Way more effective as well.
Definitely.
And Tanwar now again taking the center. He's trying to figure out a way through Nain's guard. This is stylistically a very, very good matchup.
Yep.
Great head movement by the captain, Tanwar.
Just slips out the way. Almost got caught with a nice big hook, but almost isn't good enough in boxing.
Yep. Like they say, like commentators in MMA say, it doesn't matter whether you miss by an inch or a mile, you still miss.
Yep.
It's Nain now taking the center, stalking his opponent. Tanwar landing a nice 1-2.
Whoa.
Nain is now getting a little sloppy. He's trying to wade in and catch Deepak Tanwar.
I'm trying to look at these mats, and I'm wondering why they're always slipping. It looks like there's water on them.
No, I think it's
sweat.
moisture. It's a very, very muggy, humid day here.
Or maybe it's the material they use. It's very like sleek material.
Like we said, that's something that they will probably have to figure out. Good combination in the corner by both these men. Less than a minute remaining in the third round. This is going to be a nightmare to score. I'm not even taking a guess on this one.
I'm actually happy I'm not a judge right now.
Seriously.
If I was a judge, however, I really don't know, man. I don't even know.
But you know what? Great job by the PTOI and the WBC today.
Definitely.
They've been on point.
I mean, we can sit here as commentators and complain and say we don't agree with this, we don't agree with that. But at the end of the day, those guys, they have a hard job, man. Those guys and girls, they got a hard job.
Great counters by the captain, Deepak Tanwar. Sandeep Nain is looking aggressive, looking to come in. Turns the corner. It's a nice 1-2 by Nain. And good reverse, a good return by the captain. Now Nain, this is where Nain gets sloppy. He starts winging his punches, and that is not going to work because Tanwar is going to see that coming.
That's the end of the round, first of all. And that's also what I was going to say. One way you can get really tired when you throw all your energy in behind those punches like that. It's when you lose a lot of energy and a lot of power.
You know what? We're going to find out. Let's take a look at the replay of this round. Both the fighters brought everything to that ring, and you can see that was a head bump. It was not a knockdown. It was both fighters bumped heads, and that was a beautiful straight left. And you can see Nain here trying to wade in with combinations, getting a little sloppy towards the end of that round. It's a nice 1-2, but lands a good combination of his own as well. The fourth and final round is pivotal, as it will decide a clear winner right now. I'm not even taking a guess as to who's winning this fight. Final instructions from their corners. Kamal Mustafa wishing his fighter luck with some final instructions. 3 minutes will decide who moves forward, and that's Mr. Bill Dosanjh, the owner of the Super Boxing League, with Arbaz Khan, superstar actor, watching on as the action continues. Deepak Tanwar's shoe is undone. Referee had called time. That's a mistake by his corner. Fighters getting ready now. Here we go. Fight starts. Round 4, fourth and final round. If you're just joining us, Tanwar, the captain of the Yoddhas in the white, taking on Nain from the Haryana Warriors, and this is a tough one to call.
Yep, it's the fourth and final round. Crowd is chanting Sandeep, Sandeep, Sandeep. Got a lot of fans in the house tonight.
Lots of fans in the house tonight for Sandeep Nain.
This has been a really close fight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not really too sure which way this is going to go.
You know what? It's going to come down to this round, that's for sure. There's no clear winner so far. Good 1-2 over the top by Deepak Tanwar. Comes in, and this is Tanwar's wheelhouse now, because he wants Nain to come in sloppy, so he can come straight down the pipe with that 1-2. Again, racking up the points is Deepak Tanwar, looking like the fresher fighter out of the two.
Yeah, he's using that jab.
It's a right hook from Nain.
Keeping Nain at bay with that jab. Oh, lands a nice few straight punches.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Now, he moved back perfectly. Nain slowed down through that
sloppy.
wave.
It looks like you said, he was sloppy. He's waiting for Nain to get sloppy. And when he gets sloppy like that, he catches him.
Yeah, that was the strategy. Again, now 1-2. The captain is looking to turn it on in the fourth round. You can see Sandeep Nain's output has slowed down a little bit here. We didn't see a lot of body shots there. And just as I said that, Tanwar went downstairs straight to the gut.
From Nain.
Yeah, Nain is not throwing any more jabs. He's not setting it up, but I think that's a function of the range, the reach advantage that Tanwar has over him. Minute and a half remaining in the fourth and final round.
Nice exchange, both guys firing.
See, again, beautiful counter by the captain Tanwar. Nain is coming in, but Tanwar is seeing it coming. He's now becoming a little predictable. Minute remaining in the fourth. Tanwar, certainly the fresher of the two fighters, trying to goad Nain into coming in, showboating a little bit. Beautiful straight left.
Doing a great job.
Now this is why I love Tanwar here, because he's got flair, he's got accuracy, and when he needs to, he's got that knockout power. In the Pawan Man fight, he almost had him on the mat.
Yep, and he's stepping up at the crucial moment, the last round, last minute.
Less than 40 seconds remaining, and Nain,
like we said, this fight was going to come down to this round.
And Nain is just swinging at air right now, and
Yeah.
Tanwar sees it. He's giving him no room, trying to get some space, and now that's some good strategy by Nain trying to buy some time. But if he doesn't step it up, Tanwar is going to take this fight from him.
Yeah, these last few seconds, 1 minute to 30 seconds, Tanwar has really stepped up his game, putting together a lot of volume of punches.
And
It's gonna look-
beautiful
good
straight left.
Yep.
He's got him. You know, we said this from the beginning, that maybe Tanwar is not going to be able to knock Nain out, but he can certainly outpoint him, and that's what he did in that fourth and
Let's see
final
if
round.
it's up to the judges now, man.
Let's, before we go to the decision, let's quickly go down to Siddharth Kanan, who is ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got the awesome twosome, Khanon ke Khan, Arbaz Khan, and Sohail Khan. Come on, Denny! Both you brothers, the amount you're supporting SFL and SBL is incredible. I see you guys living on the edge when the fighters are fighting. जब बॉक्सर को लगता है, तो आपको भी लगता है क्या?
Of course, यार, because it's a combat sport, तो contact होता है तो obviously लगता है, but they are all professionals and they take everything into consideration. So it's a great SBL is doing very well. I'm a part of SFL and Suhail's a part of SBL. He's got a team here. So today, unfortunately, his team is not playing, but I've come here to support the league, and it's amazing. It's great. Look at the atmosphere. It's beautiful.
Look at the fans! Sohail, you own Mumbai Assassins for SBL. How about taking Arbaz to be a boxer in your team? Look at him. Look at him. Ye dekho.
I can do panja, not boxing.
You can do panja. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it into the finals. Probably with him, we would not even made it into the semi-finals. If we had him on the league, on the team. No, yeah, these watching the kind of quality of boxers and what SBR is putting up is just unbelievable. The speed, the technique. I'm just so happy that SBL has given the nation's boxers who are not recognized till now a platform to come on national TV and be recognized. Because this kind of spirit, this kind of enthusiasm, and this kind of draw is just unbelievable. So if I put you both in the ring, who would smash whom up? Honestly, he will smash me up.
Out of respect, I will beat him.
Out of respect, he'll allow you to win.
He's stronger than me. Look at him.
He just told me one thing. Sorry, I'm going to take that mic. I need to. He just told me I can beat the living daylights out of Sohail Bhai in a panja. Ladies and gentlemen, panja contest, Sohail versus Arbaz. Come on! Come on! Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, sorry Arbaz Bhai, I love you, but the winner, undisputed champion of the Panja round, Sohail Khan! Sir, you can take the mic home, sir. Aapke liye tohfa. And Jared, hope you're enjoying yourself there, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, declaring the winner by unanimous decision from the Haryana Warriors, Sandeep Nain! Ladies and gentlemen, the scores are tied at 6 points each.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a tough fight to call. Haryana Warriors, Maratha Yoddhas are now 6 points level apiece. And it will come down to the remaining 2 fights as the action hots up inside the ring. Coming up next now is the super middleweights. The Haryana captain takes on Sukhdeep Singh for the Haryana Warriors in the super middleweight division, takes on Vivek Jangra from the Maratha Yoddhas. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Lots more action coming up in the Super Boxing League. We'll be right back after a quick break.
जो लग रहे हैं पर मैं उठता ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मरता एक नहीं अब दिखेंगे चांद करने तुझे नहीं जनता You better be rise up your God and hit them hard.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali Boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team, Bahubali Boxers, all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're going to rock this year and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SBL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best and the very best to the league too. God bless.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message from the fighter. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. So shout now and show your support for your favorite fighter. At the end of the match, the fighter on each team that gets the most yes shouts will be their team's Shouters' Choice Fighter of the match. Shout a lot. Support your favorite fighters.
जो लग रहे हैं पर मैं उठता ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मरता एक नहीं अब दिखेंगे चांद करने तुझे नहीं जनता
Welcome back to the Super Boxing League. Lots of fans in attendance here in our finale, but coming up next in the super middleweight division, Vivek Jangra from the Maratha Yoddhas takes on the captain Sukhdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors. For the fun introductions, let's go inside the ring with Jared Kyle.
Haryana Warriors, make some noise for Sukhdeep Singh!
With the scores level, the acting captain for the Haryana Warriors is Sukhdeep Singh today. His captain, Neeraj Goyal, was injured, couldn't fight, and he takes on the captaincy in this finale here tonight. One of the slickest, calmest, most elusive fighters I have ever seen inside the ring at the Super Boxing League. He makes his way and looks to get that advantage and the win over his opponent, Vivek Jangra. All smiles around as he cheers to the crowd, but it's all business in a minute as he enters the ring.
Maratha Yoddhas, make some noise for Vivek Jangra!
Vivek Jangra has had some tough fights inside the ring in the Super Boxing League. His last fight was against Dushyant Srivastav. He put on a good show, but unfortunately lost a decision. He gets a chance here. Both teams are level at 6 points apiece. He's got his work cut out for him as he takes on the very elusive Sukhdeep Singh. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Vivek Jangra from the Yoddhas takes on Sukhdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors. Both fighters weighed in approximately the same weight. A big reach advantage to Sukhdeep Singh.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He weighed in at 76 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors, the hot stepper, Sukhdeep Singh! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 72 kilograms, representing the Maratha Warriors, it's Vivek Jangra! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Sandeep.
Keep head up, no holding, no low blow. Touch the glove, back to the corner.
6 points apiece as we head into the super middleweight division. That's me, Arjun Chapulkati. I'm joined by my co-commentator Jason. What a night of fights we've had so far.
It's been good. It's been real good.
It's been interesting, actually. I don't know. I'm going to stop predicting fights ever.
The judges have scored these fights quite weird. The last few fights, we called it differently. The judge called it differently. But that's how the story goes in the Super Boxing League. But up next, we got Sukhdeep Singh versus Vivek Jangra in the super middleweights.
This is
round
my favorite
one.
fighter. Sukhdeep is one of my favorite fighters.
And I love his nickname, the Hot Stepper.
Oh, is that his nickname?
Yeah, he calls himself the Hot Stepper.
No. You know what? I asked him that today in the locker. He's saying, just call me what you want.
I think we got it. We're going to call him the Hot Stepper from now on.
Hot Stepper sounds good. Believe me, because this man...
Have you heard that song?
Of course, mate.
The Hot Stepper song.
Back to the action. Sukhdeep immediately taking the center. And you know what? I love his movement. He moves, he switches stances, southpaw, orthodox, at will, and then he pitches back and forth because of that range and the reach advantage.
And when he's making that change in stance, it's so confusing for his opponent. The jab hand now becomes the rear hand, and the rear hand becomes a jab.
Switches the leads to from the rears.
Yes, exactly. Your lead hand switches, and like the jab can be the left and the jab can be the right. You never know which is coming.
You know what? That's the score so far. 6-6. The Haryana Warriors have caught up. We thought the Yoddhas might run away with it, but that's the nature of this point system.
Yeah, I mean, anything is possible. Like we mentioned earlier, with the sport, with the point system, it's really not over till the last fight. So anything is possible.
It certainly isn't over, and you know what? Beautiful body shot combination.
Very nice.
Just steps in so effortlessly, so fluid.
He faked up top, went down 1-2.
And you can see Jangra is actually getting stifled here because he's not throwing any offense. It's like he's waiting for him to come in so that he can counter.
Yeah, Sukhdeep Singh has a habit of doing that.
Oh, big left hook.
Yep, he's got a habit of doing that where he like completely shocks you, takes you out of your comfort zone, puts you in a place where you've never been before.
Look at that, hands low, chin out. How often do you see that in combat sports?
Actually, the top athletes do it all the time. It's one of their trademarks. Some of the
Mayweather,
best fighters.
Ali, all the guys. Anderson Silva.
Definitely.
In MMA.
The list goes on and on.
It's crazy. And you know what? The funny thing is, this kid is so young. He's 22 years old. He's training. It's the sky is the limit for this kid. Look at that movement. Immediately switches back and forth. Jangra doesn't know where he's going to come from.
Yeah, he's got a really good movement, and I think the name Hot Stepper suits him very well.
I'm going to think about that one.
He's having fun out there.
Oh, he's always smiling, having a good time. And you know, it's going to take a very special fighter who's going to be able to do some damage
And
to
he's got
Sukhdeep.
some quick hands too, Arjun.
Brutal quick.
Very
Oh,
fast.
big right hand over the top. You can
Very
see
fast.
Jangra smiled immediately.
Yeah, anytime your opponent smiles at you, you know you got it. You know you're doing something right.
Great head movement. And you know what? This is stifling for Jangra because he doesn't know what to throw. Because the counters can come from anywhere.
Yep. Especially with the fighter like Sukhdeep. Oh, nice movement.
4-punch
Tempo, man.
combination.
Nice round.
Yeah, you know what? I should call him the chimp because of the way he moves. But you know what? What a performance. Round 1 in the books. And let's quickly take a look at the highlights. All Sukhdeep Singh comes in, lands some good combinations, body, head, just brings the business. This is what we've been saying about this kid. He's 4-0 inside that ring. He's calm, collected. He always comes in. And you know what? Fighters have tried to emulate his style, keep up with his pace, but nobody has been able to do it so far. Final instructions from both these men. Jangra needs to switch up his game plan if he wants a shot at winning this fight. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. That's SHOWT. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. Takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required.
All right, back to the action, Arjun. Round number 2. Let's see how it unfolds. We got Sukhdeep in the middle, fighting off the attack.
Now, as we were discussing, Jason, Jangra needs to switch up his game plan. He needs to do something different because Sukhdeep has got his timing down. He's got the range down. Either what does somebody like Jangra do in a situation like this where you can't hit your opponent?
Keep moving, and then don't throw a straight attack. No, don't forget a haymaker. Don't throw a straight jab or a straight cross because he's got your timing down. Fake, feints. See how he reacts, and then after he reacts to your fake, you'd see which way he's moving to. Punch in that direction. Because right now what's happening is he's punching for Sukhdeep's head or body. By the time he throws the punch, Sukhdeep's head is out of the way. So what he needs to do is fake. See how Sukhdeep relaxes.
Use some feints.
Use some fakes and feints. See how Sukhdeep reacts, and then throw the punch the way Sukhdeep reacts, and then that's how he's gonna land.
But you know
it's like you're shooting a moving target, right? You don't aim directly at the target, you aim slightly ahead of it.
But you know what? This is the most wicked target that's moving because right now he's putting on a show here. Combinations. Look at this. Sukhdeep Singh is going after Jangra. He's trying to make a statement here. Look at this. Showboating, hands behind the back.
I love this guy. He's so funny.
On the money.
He's the coolest guy I know, man. Like seriously.
You know what?
He makes. Honestly, I love watching Sukhdeep Singh fight. That's one of the only reasons I watch the Super Boxing League. I'm not gonna lie.
I was hanging out with Sukhdeep Singh in the hotel. He's one hell of a fighter, but he sucks at playing pool. I'll give you that.
Yeah. All right.
I beat him in that department.
Okay.
But let's get back. 1 minute
So if I ever want
remaining
to
in round
challenge him,
2.
I'll challenge him at pool. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna tool him in pool.
Look at that footwork, man. The hot
Just-
stepper
He
is
is the
stepping it
hot
up.
step. No, but I call him the chimp as well because he bounces around like a spider monkey.
Okay.
Referee trying to push the action here. 40 seconds remaining in round 2, and Sukhdeep is just getting more and more comfortable.
Yeah, and then you know when he starts to dance like this and move like this, that he's in the zone.
Yeah,
he knows he's got it down.
He's trying to get him to hit him, but you know what? Like we said,
He switches
he
stance
just
up
can't
again.
time him.
Yeah.
Maybe if they fought 12 rounds one day, and for maybe 7 rounds he figured out his timing and started catching him. But in a 4-round fight, it's very, very hard for someone to figure out this kid's timing.
So Jangra shouldn't be intimidated by this, man. He shouldn't allow this to get with his head. He should fire back.
Yeah, no.
If he just continues to be defensive.
No, according to me, if I was in Jangra's situation, I would fight in a phone booth. Get in close, because when you're close, you can't move too far. Corner him, box him up, and then do damage whenever you touch him. Make him respect the power. Let's take a look at the highlights of the round. Beautiful combinations again and again. Great job by Sukhdeep Singh. Landed left hooks, right hooks, and that flurry was brilliant in the middle. Pushed the action, and barely got hit. Jangra was standing in front of him and he was unable to hit him. What a great round. Man, oh man. Look at that. Jangra is just getting overwhelmed there.
But Jangra did land a few shots of his own. Don't get me wrong.
Fading away shots, nothing to threaten Sukhdeep with. Celebrities in the house here. Always a star-studded audience at the Super Boxing League as we get ready for round number 3. 2 rounds to go as we continue the action.
All right, round 3.
Here we go, round number 3. Both fighters touch gloves. If you're just joining us, Singh, the standing-in captain for the Haryana Warriors, takes on Jangra from the Maratha Yoddhas. You can see the head movement immediately, and Jangra's hands are up.
Yes, Jangra's being very tentative right now. I don't think he should do this. I think he should keep fighting his style. Don't tense up. Don't stop attacking. You know, fight in the phone booth like Arjun had mentioned. Because if you allow Sukhdeep to move like this, you're never really going to hit him too well. He's got a very good movement.
Thanks,
and
Jason.
He's reading the punches very well.
No, Sukhdeep is just, look at this, he's got one hand behind his back, and you remember the fight with Amitesh, he landed a 6-jab combo while moving almost 180 degrees across him. That was just spectacular to watch. Right now, it's it's Sukhdeep's fight to lose at this point. Because he's, oh, very nice.
Yeah, got caught going the wrong way for once.
No, he caught him with that right hook.
So that's the point I'm trying to make here, man, is if we can somehow fake and feint and force Sukhdeep to move a certain direction and then throw the punch to the direction of where Sukhdeep is moving. Instead of aiming for his head or for his body where it is, aim for where it's going to be.
Yeah.
The best analogy I can give you is imagine like if you're going to shoot a moving target, you don't aim for the target because by the time exactly you aim ahead of it. Or like you're throwing a pass to someone who's running. But you pass the ball ahead of the person so they can run onto the ball. Same thing with your punches. Don't punch where the head is going to be at. Punch where the head is going to go, not where it is.
But you know what? That's the thing about unpredictable fighters. You know, like you said about a moving target, you can try and figure out where it's going, but Sukhdeep just switches direction every 2 seconds.
So my point, the point I'm trying to make, however, is if you throw a fake or a feint, you can start to analyze your opponent's movement. 50-50 chance, Arjun. 50-50 chance.
Always.
Either you go left of the head or right of the head.
Look at that.
Either you're going to hit or you're going to miss. But it's better than missing every time.
Look at that jab getting through easily. Jabs to the body, jabs to the head. He's trying to get him, egging him on, saying, hit me, hit me. Look at that. He tried to, I don't know what he tried there. But he certainly is racking up the points. As we have little less than 20 seconds left in the third round.
He's building up the points. He's building up momentum.
Look at that head
He's
movement.
building up his timing, his confidence. Everything he's doing right now is just helping him dial in.
One more thing that I've noticed about Sukhdeep Singh is he has a tendency to duck down when he's evading shots. Somebody who can time him with a good uppercut coming in. Of course, it's easier said than done. Let's take a look at the highlight replay. It's a carbon copy of the previous round with Sukhdeep Singh just landing shot after shot. But yes, Jangra did catch him with a beautiful right hook at the start. A few shots of his own. He needs to start pressing forward, pressing the action. We've just got 3 minutes remaining left in this super middleweight contest. Just one fight remaining after this. Final instructions from Kamal Mustafa for his fighter Sukhdeep Singh. He's getting ready for the 4th and final round, ladies and gentlemen. And the Haryana Warriors sense that they might have this in the bag. Here we go, 4th and final round. You can see that's the belt, that's everything to fight for.
Yeah, that's a beautiful belt, specially made, first of its kind by the WBC, made especially for the Super Boxing League. So history in the making here tonight.
That's an honor indeed for whichever team that holds that belt in the opening season.
Next year, I'm going to be holding that belt. Lojan's going to be wearing it.
Next season before it's announced, of course. But right now,
It's happening.
At the finale of
I'm
our
announcing
first
it right
season.
now.
Back to the action, and it
I'm
looks
gonna
like
call.
a
I'm gonna
replay.
call Bill up right now and be like, "Yo, Bill, next season." Oh, nice! Did you
Beautiful
see that?
1-2 combination by Sukhdeep. Oh, beautiful hook. You know
Nice
what? Both
comeback.
fighters landed on that hook.
Yeah, nice comeback by both fighters.
Jangra looking a little more aggressive in this fourth and final round.
Jangra knows he needs to step up the pace, man. He's been very nice straight left by Sukhdeep. He's been very tentative. Good, you got him
Beautiful
coming in.
body shot there by
No, but didn't you see the hook by Jangra as he comes across? He caught it with a nice hook.
No, but the thing is, Sukhdeep is not threatened by Jangra's power. His hands are low. He's eaten a shot or two now. So he's not. If he knows he's not threatened by the power, you can see he's smiling because he also is rolling with those punches beautifully. He's moving in the same direction that the punch is coming instead of against it. A lot of fighters, a lot of knockouts you've seen are fighters who roll in the other way and move towards the punch.
You can also see that Sukhdeep, for his height to reach ratio, his arms are really long.
Very like John Jones.
For someone that height, his arms are really long. That makes him a much harder target to hit and gives him way more reach.
You can see him taking a breather against the ropes. He knows he's done his job tonight.
Yeah, but sometimes all this showboating and gallivanting can sometimes score you bad in the eyes of the judges, and they might take the round away from you.
You know what?
As long as he keeps on scoring points and making some good offensive moves, I don't think should be a
2
problem.
seconds of 2 seconds of showboating, and then of course 8 punches to follow up will negate that in a second. But you can see this kid Sukhdeep Singh is ready for a bigger stage. And that's what the WBC offers.
Oh yeah,
Super Boxing League fighters.
Definitely, I definitely think we could take this kid and get his international fights for sure. He's got the moves, he's got the flow. He's definitely outclassing all the boxers he's faced so far in the league.
And no one's even come close to doing some damage here. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, he hasn't been hit flush once the entire season.
In the Nandal fight, he got cracked with a 1-2, but then he turned it around. He's a smart fighter who's making changes throughout the fight.
Definitely,
Constantly moving.
That is one of the signs of a great fighter, is your ability to adapt
Brilliant
and
fighter.
overcome in any situation.
Couple of seconds remaining in the fourth, and there you have it. The fight is over, and according to me, Sukhdeep Singh has done it. Let's take a look at the shout.com. And you can see majority of the yeses in the favor of Jangra, but a lot of no's for Sukhdeep Singh as well. Interesting. Let's come back to that, but quickly let's go ringside with Karishma Kota.
I have with me the one and only Anurag Kashyap. It's great to have you here. Are you enjoying yourself is the main question.
Yeah, I am really enjoying myself. This is the first time I am attending a boxing tournament like this, and it's really so much fun.
What do you think of the SBL concept, giving a chance to new talent, boxers?
It's great because, you know, boxing league like this is so good for the sportsmen, for the boxers. Like, you know, we are a country that follows cricket so much and other sports is not paid so much attention. And this has brought boxing so much into limelight. And I've just worked with a lot of them recently. And I hear their stories, and this is so good for them.
Which team are you supporting?
Huh?
Which team are you supporting?
Me, both the finalists actually, both the captains are my friends. Deepak and Neeraj, they're both very close friends. So my house is divided.
But tell me, would you consider doing your next movie maybe on a bit of boxing?
My last movie is on boxing. I just made a movie on. I think I've done my boxing movie, and both Neeraj and Deepak are in the film. They're playing characters in the film.
Thank you so much. It's great to have you here and to have your love and support. It's now time for me to give it to Jared.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, declaring the winner by unanimous decision from the Haryana Warriors, Sukhdeep Singh!
Celebrations in the camp of the Haryana Warriors as they've taken the lead. The standing-in captain has done the job. 9-6. Great performance by both these men. But now it gets interesting for the Maratha Yoddhas to win. Well, they need 3 points to at least draw, which will take them to a super round decided by the captains. But coming up next, our last fight of the evening in the heavyweight division, Sandeep Chikara for the Maratha Yoddhas takes on Jagdeep Singh for the Haryana Warriors. The heavies are in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss out. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
मैं किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मंत्र नहीं और दिखेंगे चांद करने तू जितने भी जंतर
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team, Bahubali Boxers, all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SPL Season 1, the boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best and the very best to the league too. God bless.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message from the fighter. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. So shout now and show your support for your favorite fighter. At the end of the match, the fighter on each team that gets the most yes shouts will be their team's Shouters' Choice Fighter of the match. Shout a lot. Support your favorite fighters.
जो लग रहे हैं पर मैं उड़ता ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मंत्र नहीं और दिखेंगे चांद करने तू जितने भी जंतर
Welcome back to the Super Boxing League. What a night of fights we've had so far, and coming up next is our last fight of the evening in the heavyweight division. Sandeep Chikara for the Maratha Yoddhas takes on Jagdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors. For the final introductions, let's go inside the ring with Jared Kyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jagdeep Singh!
Once again, fighting for the Haryana Warriors for the last time in this season is Jagdeep Singh. He's put on some great fights. He's won a few, lost a few. But tonight, if the Haryana Warriors are already leading by 3 points, if they can win, they have won the Super Boxing League tournament.
And his opponent, Sandeep Chikora.
Finds himself once again in a difficult position. The hard-hitting knockout machine for the Maratha Yoddhas, Sandeep Chikora, makes his way towards the ring. If Sandeep Chikora can get a knockout, he will steal it from the Haryana Warriors. The Delhi team found themselves in a similar situation, and Chikora came out and knocked out his opponent, gave them 6 points, took the lead. He's going to try and do the same here again tonight. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Sandeep Chikora for the Yoddhas taking on Jagdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors. Both fighters weighed in approximately the same weight, but a huge reach advantage to Jagdeep Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He weighed in at 92 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors. It's Jagdeep Singh. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 98 kilograms, representing the Maratha Yoddhas. It's Sandeep Chikora. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee for the fight, Himanshu.
Boxers, keep head up, no low blow, no holding. Touch the gloves, back to the corner.
You know what? The air is thick with anticipation. Final fight of our evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a real pleasure talking to you. My name is Arjun Chupalkatti, joined by Jason Solomon. Will we see a knockout in this fight? Or will it go to the tiebreaker?
Okay, first of all, what's the score?
It's 9-6.
It's
they
9-6.
lead by 3. If Haryana wins, it's done.
All right.
It's over. But if the Maratha win, it's 9-6. If they get a decision, they go to the tiebreaker fight. And that is, the captains have decided. He cracked him! Hang on, that looked like he buckled.
What?
You know what? This gets finished before. You know what? He's hurt.
What just happened?
He's hurt.
Please
That's for
explain
sure.
to me what happened right now. I saw him get rocked with a 1-2.
Buckled
he was
with that
about to
1-2.
fall, and then the ref, he called time.
You know what? We said it. Oh man! He is desperately holding on. Can Chikora do this? Man, we've said this in the past.
All right.
He doesn't move that head off the center line.
Yes, he does not. He's been rocked twice so far.
Oh man, he needs to. Chikora is headhunting.
I think it's going down.
You know what? He was going down. He's holding on for dear life there. Man,
I mean,
Chikora has some
in the
power.
first 1 second of the fight, he got rocked with a clean 1-2.
You know what?
Was almost going down.
Yeah, he's down. Wow! Right hook. He goes down. That's a knockdown, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? He is on nimble footing.
No, Chikora is a knockout
Chikora
artist.
is going to go after him like a bull. And he is holding on. Look at that. Now, you know what? The referee is going to give him a standing count, hopefully. Because right now he's on free straight. No, he's already got 1 count. You can see him. He's trying to get his footing. And Chikora just wants to get at him. Oh! Knockdown number 2. He fell straight. That should be a knockout.
It's over.
Hang on.
It's out. It's done. He's done. He's done.
Oh wait, he survives. Minute 20 remaining.
I would stop this fight.
This fight needs to be stopped. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? If it was up to me, this fight needs to be stopped.
Definitely.
Referee needs to at least call time because 1 minute 6.
He has called time.
No, the clock is still on. That, according to me, is 3 knockdowns.
Yeah, no, if you ask me,
this fight should be over.
It's an
Over.
Let's take a look at the highlights so far. Chikara has done a massive damage. Oh man, you know what? He couldn't pick up his mount guard. He knocked him down clean. That last knockdown, his arm. Look at that. That's another knockdown. That's for sure. 3 knockdowns in 1 round. Should, you know what? The doctor's taking a look at I don't know what because it's buying him a lot of time. Is that a cut?
This fight should have been stopped a long time ago. If you ask me.
You know what? I need to check what is happening here because the doctors are. We didn't look. Did we see a cut? And you know what? I don't know why.
This is giving him a lot of time to recover.
This is giving him all the time in the world to recover.
Really know.
But you know what? Chikara. Oh, again! Chikara is headhunting. Now this is what I don't think that was right. They gave him a good minute. Oh, big bombs by Chikara. Oh, you know what? That's over. That should be.
That's like 4 knockdowns.
That's 4 knockdowns in 1 round. And he's got 50 seconds remaining on the clock. Hang on. It's over. It's over.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Good call.
You know what? Hang on. Is that 4 points? If it's 4 points, the Maratha Yoddhas have won. If it's 6 points, the Maratha Yoddhas have won. And that's what we said. They're going to steal it. Chikara had all the chance in the world. He took it. He knocked out his opponent. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. 4 knockdowns in that round. He did it in round number 1. Unbelievable. Your champions of the Super Boxing League Season 1 are the Maratha Yoddhas. What a performance. Wow, man, oh man. Jason, we knew he came in with knockout power, but this was ridiculous. The man was knocked down 5 times in 1 round.
No, Jagdeep Singh is a very good fighter, but he has a problem of keeping his head on the center line.
And that's what
Chikara just went straight for the head, and he didn't move his head at all. And he got rocked 4 or 5 times.
Heavy hands.
Very strong, very strong.
Very, very heavy hands. That was the end of the fight. Let's wait for the judge's decision. We're just going to find out whether it's a TKO or KO. And let's quickly go down to Jared Carl for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Manchu called a stop to the fight in the first round in 2 minutes and 26 seconds, declaring the winner by TKO from the Maratha Yoddhas, Sandeep Chikara. Ladies and gentlemen, the Maratha Yoddhas win the SBL with a whooping 10 points!
Ladies and gentlemen, Sandeep, the knockout champion! आप लोग SBL जीत चुके हैं। आपकी वजह से इस फाइट से पहले आप लोग डाउन थे, आपको नॉकआउट की आवश्यकता थी, आप आते ही नॉकआउट के लक्षण दिखा रहे थे। यू आर द चैंपियन। यस! अपने सारे फैंस को क्या कहना चाहेंगे? बिकॉज यू डिड द अनबिलीवेबल, नॉकआउट करके आपने अपनी टीम को जिता दिया।
यस, मैं पहले ही अपने रूम से सोच के आया था कि मैं जाते ही उसको नॉकआउट करूंगा और मेरे कुछ नहीं चाहिए। डू एंड डाई।
जब आप गए थे इस फाइट में, क्या आपको लगा कि शायद ये चैंपियनशिप हरियाणा के साइड में हो सकती है?
नहीं।
Ladies and gentlemen, Sandeep, the knockout champion, and Maratha, the winners of SBL, Arjun Jason.
Thank you, Sid. What a fight. We knew Chikara had knockout power. We knew he could bring it to Jagdeep. He came in, they needed 4 points, and they got the valuable 4 points. What a heartbreaker. 10-9. The Maratha Yoddhas have done it here tonight. They win by 1 point. We always knew it was going to come down to the last fight. The heavyweights have done it. Ladies and gentlemen, lots more coming up. Award ceremony, the works. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
जो लग रही है पर मैं उठता ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मरता नहीं अब दिखेंगे चांद करने तू छुपने भी जमता
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team, Bahubali boxers, all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're going to rock this year and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Very proud to be a part of SBL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali Boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best and the very best to the league too. God bless.
There you go, almost dead even. Equal amount of greens for both Sharma and Singh.
Hey boxing fans, we're giving you a chance to get involved. We're introducing Shout for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com and shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. You'll immediately see their shout count and get a shout back, a message from the fighter. It takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. So shout now and show your support for your favorite fighter. At the end of the match, the fighter on each team that gets the most yes shouts will be their team's Shouters' Choice Fighter of the match. Shout a lot. Support your favorite fighters.
जो लग रही है पर मैं उठता ऐसे में किसी का डर मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर दूर जाए तू सारे मरता नहीं अब दिखेंगे चांद करने तू छुपने भी जमता
Welcome back to the Super Boxing League, and what an unbelievable, exciting climax to our show. The Maratha Yoddhas needed 4 points to win, and they got it. Chikara was their ace in the hole. We knew it would go down to the fourth fight, and he got the job done. This is the 4 knockdowns in the first round. He sealed the deal, gets the win, and now the undisputed winners are the Maratha Yoddhas. Quickly, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the sponsors. Multiplex partner, Carnival Cinemas. Outdoor partner, Juggernaut Engage. Radio partner, Hit 95 FM. Hydration partner, Punjab Grill. Hospitality partner, Lemon Tree Hotels. Apparel partner, T10 Sports. Hospital partner, National Heart Institute. Medical partner, Total Health Sums. Broadcast partner, Sony SPN, Sony SPN HD, Sony Live. Intelligence partner, InsideSport.com. Boxing talent partner, Amjad Khan Boxing Foundation. Stage management by On Cue Productions. Event managed by 77 Entertainment Private Limited. Live telecast by Sportsworks. And event secured by K9 Secure Solutions Private Limited. Let's quickly take a look at the Shouter's Choice Fighter of the match. As we have it, the captain for the Yoddhas, Deepak Tanwar, gets maximum yeses, and Sukhdeep Singh for the Haryana Warriors gets the maximum yeses. Let's quickly go down to Siddharth Kannan for the final presentation.
what a final it's been. This is what the Super Boxing League is about. Anything happens, and the last 5 proved that we come up with such innovative stuff. The winners of SBL, Maratha Yoddhas. But before we get all of the winners on stage, I've got an esteemed panel here. Give it up for the technical director of WBC, Bob! And of course, the founder and the man who's given boxing such a huge platform in India, Bill Dosanjh. SFL team owner and an ardent supporter of SBL, the stud, Arbaz Khan. Mumbai Assassins owner, and of course, another man who could be a boxer himself, Sohail Khan. He is a maverick director, but I tell you what, he's loved every bit of the boxing. Anurag Kashyap! And also another ardent supporter and a man who's worked round the clock for the Super Boxing League, Avi Mittal! Sohail, I request you to step forward. This is gonna be for the best knockout. And ladies and gentlemen, best knockout goes to Maratha Yoddhas se Sandeep Chikara. Ladies and gentlemen, for the best fighter, thank you sir. आप नीचे जा सकते हैं, हम आपको वापस बुलाएंगे. Thank you, love you. See, they can't think of anything else. It's just the passion for fighting. Best fighter will be presented by Arbaz Khan. Can you please step forward? And it goes to, from Haryana Warriors, Sukhdeep Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys were so close to winning the Super Boxing League. They fought like warriors. They made us proud. But before I call them on stage, Anurag Kashyap, can I request you to come forward? And the runners-up, people we feel so proud of, Haryana Warriors. But before I call the members one by one, I request the team owners, Mr. Arun Gupta and Sonu Sood, to please come on stage. Thank you, Sonu, for all the support, and Mr. Gupta, you as well. Give it up to the owners. Sonu, your team fought hard, they weighed well, just a little bit of a slip, and they could have had the trophy in their hand.
You know, they always say there's always a slip between a cup and a lip. So I think all the fighters fought really well. I'm really proud of them. You know, I think there's always the next time. Yeah, but a huge congratulations to the winner. I think they were true fighters. Yeah.
And thank you for being a true supporter, Sonu Sood. Thank you, and Mr. Gupta, thank you so much. Pleasure having you with us. I request you to please. And yes, I'd now call the winners in some time, but right now the runners up. Naveen Mehra, can I request you to please come on stage? You will get a medal from Mr. Anurag Kashyap. Thank you so much. Pramod Kumar, Ajaye, well deserved. You have fought so hard, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Suman Kamari. Sandeep Nain. Amrinder, on behalf of Jagdeep Singh, can we have you on the stage? Well done, well done. Ladies and gentlemen, the heart of a beast, Sukhdeep Singh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know how fighters are, but I request Sonu Sood to collect it on behalf of Sukhdeep Singh. Thank you, Sonu. You are like a team member. You are a fighter yourself. Oh, he's back? Arun, aap bhi aa jaiye. You can go along with him and collect it as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call Neeraj Goya, the captain himself. Neeraj, can I have you on stage? Neeraj, before you go and collect it, मैं आपसे बात करना चाहूँगा. आपकी टीम फाइनल्स तक पहुँची. ये कप आपके हाथ में हो सकता था, but you all fought so well. कैसा लग रहा है? Do you want to compliment your team for getting so far?
टीम ने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया और जगदीप की तबीयत ख़राब थी. आज सुबह उसको फीवर हो गया था और वही था कि थोड़ा सा कुछ भी हो सकता है जगदीप की फ़ाइट में. और फाइट से पहले मैं मिला था जगदीप से. मैंने ये बोला था, पाजी टीम हारने और जीतने की आप भूल जाओ. आपको सिर्फ आपको तबीयत कैसी है उसके हिसाब से खेलो. तो जगदीप की तबीयत ख़राब थी और वहीं पे हम हार गए.
Thank you so much. Neeraj, you are a proud man. Runners-up is big. I request you to take your medal and the trophy, the runners-up for the Super Boxing League. Aap log chaliye, well deserved. What a fight! What a night! What a day! Thank you, Sonu. Thank you, Mr. Gupta. Thank you, Neeraj. I'd request you to please go that way and meet your team members as well. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, for the champions of the Super Boxing League, I request Bill Dosanjh to come in front, please. The winners, the guys who swung it till the end, Maratha Yoddhas. मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा संदीप सिंह को. Sandeep Singh. The winners, every guy. They are truly powerhouses. Andy! Andy! Whoa! Lal Nunfeli! Nari Shakti, women of substance. Full power. Vivek Jangra. This man did it for Maratha Yoddhas tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Sandeep Chikara. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain, Deepak Danwar on stage. Deepak, what a night. एक समय था जब हमें लग रहा था कि हरियाणा सुपर बॉक्सिंग लीग के चैंपियंस बनेंगे, पर एक संदीप और आपकी हौसला अफजाई ने आज वो ट्रॉफी कुछ ही क्षणों में आपके हाथ में होगी. अपने टीम मेंबर्स को क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
मैं सबको यही बोलूँगा कि रिंग में आज मेरा हाथ खड़ा नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन हार के भी जो जीतता है ना उसे बाजीगर बोलते हैं।
और आप लोग बाजीगर हैं, ladies and gentlemen, the captain of the winning team. Are you ready? Go for it! Now, this is going to be done with the team members. Maratha Yoddhas on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a glorious day. What a night! 8 teams, 96 fighters. This has been historic. This has been trending across the world. The finest fighters who have really made us believe you can do anything. We give it up for every member of SBL. Ladies and gentlemen, truly, boxing has touched a landmark position in India. Thank you to our viewers. Thank you to everyone here. Super Boxing League has showed us that India can fight and India can be on the global platform. Thank you to our viewers. And this is me, your bad boy Siddharth Kalam saying, SBL, hit harder, good night, and keep boxing.
जो लग गए हैं पर मैं उड़ता ऐसे न किसी का डर, मैं तो अब पक्का ही जीतू, चाहे तू जो मर्जी कर, मुक्का मारू बहुत भयंकर, भूल जाए तू सारे मंत्र, नहीं अब दिखेंगे चार करने